The following is a special presentation of McCook Bison Athletics on Kicks 96.1. Online at highplainsradio.net, on the Kicks 96.1 mobile app, and streaming live on the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. McCook Bison Football is on the air.
Wants to throw, a little fade, got Miles Pullman, and he has it for the Bison touchdown. Riley looking to throw a little pump fake, good pocket, looking for the deep ball, little wheel route, Campbell, touchdown, got it! Tristan Campbell, outside blitz coming, Corbett, gonna nail him! Is it a safety? Is it a fumble? Bison got it! Touchdown! Holy smokes!
Coverage of McCook Bison Athletics on Kicks 96.1 is brought to you in part by
Carpenter Berlin Funeral Home and Monuments, Community Hospital, Devaney Motors, Horizon Bank, Nebraska Land Tire Service, Runza, Decatur Health, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, Tobias Dental, MMB Bank, Veterans Heating and Air, Wagner Auto Group, Pizza Hut, and Voles Plumbing and Heating.
Now with the start of the Wagner Ford pregame show, here's Rich Barnett.
The start of the Class B playoffs coming up tonight here on Kicks 96.1, highplainsradio.net or KICX app and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Wagner Ford pregame underway. McCook and Seward. A lot to get to in our pregame coming up. We'll talk to Mr. Bob Jensen, Huskerland Prep Magazine. We're going to cover all the recap a little of the 8-man playoffs. Look ahead to games today or from today and tonight as well. Class B, Class A, C1, C2. We're going to take a look at all of it coming up, Bob, shortly. We'll talk with the coaches. Head coach Jamie Omfer of Seward, head coach Joe Petrosky of McCook. Our Wagner Ford pregame is continuing next on Kicks 96.1.
15 years ago, Tim and Christy Dahm purchased Carpenter Breland Funeral Home with a commitment to care for Southwest Nebraska. That commitment continues today with complete funeral services, custom monuments, and the dignity of an on-site crematory. Our investment in McCook and the surrounding areas remains strong. To the families we have served, thank you for entrusting your loved ones to our care. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home in McCook, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learned today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
There's a new buzz in McCook about a place that's pizza heaven, and everyone's raving about their unbeatable buffet bonanza. Picture this: unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert every day from 11:30 to 1:30. Plus, it's from 5 to 7. Mouth-watering, right? And then you sign up. Head to your McCook Pizza Hut on North Highway 83. Visit pizzahut.com for more information.
The pickup that altered the truck landscape forever continues to power ahead. Wagner Ford has the legendary Ford F-Series lineup that's been America's best-selling truck for over 40 years. With muscular new styling, new and improved engines, best-in-class max towing and max payload, the new F-150 is tougher, smarter, and even more capable. Test drive your next vehicle at Wagner Ford in downtown McCook. Continues to power ahead. Wagner Ford has the legendary Ford.
For a bank you, Horizon Bank, your local partner for all things financial. Checking season, your money easy. Best of all, team makes you feel right at home. See them at 312 West 1st in McCook or HorizonBankNE.com. Horizon Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender built around you.
Behavioral health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children, including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
You're listening to the Wagner Ford pregame show. on Kicks 96.1.
Wagner Ford pregame moves on here at Kicks 96.1. Let's talk to our good buddy, Mr. Bob Jensen, Husker Prep Magazine. This is the man you want to hear from come playoff time. And Bob's got it. Got a lot of great matchups once again this week in all classes. He had some great games in the 8-man ranks last week, Bob. Boy, it's a good time of the year, isn't it?
Yeah. First of all, it's always great to be on with you, Rich, talking with our friends in the great Southwest. I did. I checked out a little 8-man the other day. I can tell you what, Burwell was played a murderous schedule. I watched them at Bruning, and they just physically manhandled BDS, and I don't think that full sentence has been used in probably 15 years. But it was a physical game, and Burwell was just better. I went to the Bloomfield-Sutton game for a bet. Want to see this kid named Brock Janinow. He's a defending state wrestling champion on top of everything else. He's one of those D1 kids that would step right into a C1 lineup, a good C1 lineup, and be an outstanding contributor. And then I finished up at Full Junction and City teams with, not a lot of great long-term, playoff history put on a show. And, of course, like every 44-42 game, it was decided by a defensive stand. So, anyway, and then Friday night I went and checked out O'Neill and Lakeview. And O'Neill, it took O'Neill a little bit to warm to the task, but Lakeview, that big old line of theirs, they're going to be tough, really tough to beat over the next month.
We've got a couple, of course, 8-man schools on Friday. Get a chance to host again with Dundee County, Stratton, Hitchcock County, and McCool, Junction, and Twin Loop kind of stand in the way of those two teams. Can you tell me anything about McCool and Twin Loop, Bob, that maybe you've encountered with throughout the season?
Well, McCool's lead pony is one of the best athletes in small school basketball or in sports. He's also an all-state basketball player. Carson McDonald. He handles the ball all the time, and there's a good reason for it. He's just a really talented athlete. He can run, he can pass. He's great on defense, smart defender. But they just don't have – I don't know if anybody's got enough to actually stay up with our friends down there just east of Max. It just feels like maybe there's I don't know. They're going to be around for a while. Dundee's just so good to have been so untested. They've simply been so untested. And I don't know that they'll necessarily be untested even here. But they, with no commonality really to speak of between, the opponents and whatnot, you've got a real East-West thing going on in D1, and that is going to be so fun as we matriculate the ball down the field in the playoffs. And as far as Hitchcock goes, we talked about them in the preseason. You know this a lot better than me, and a lot of people over there around Trenton and general area also know that, there's just a lot of kids coming back, a lot of kids who saw older brothers play very important roles in their state championship in 2022. They've been at least as good as I thought they'd be. I'm not looking, but I think they're the 3 seed maybe. All I know is that that district was good. That district was filled with good to very good teams. And Hitchcock basically embarrassed all of them until the last week with Cambridge. And that took a little bit of work, which is no knock because Cambridge is a good football team. But they're at least as good as I thought they'd be. Very exciting. Both those teams are going to be around for a while.
What's the scoop and the word, with the new format and everything and teams, Dundee has a chance to stay at home throughout. Hitchcock could get a couple of rounds at home. I'm sure a lot of these teams are liking that format this year. That's for sure.
Well, okay, so when it comes to that part of it, the home field, I am 100% on board. There's a reason that you worked all year to earn a seed. And if you've earned it, there's no reason you should be made to go on the road. I realize that can be somewhat punitive, especially, in the smaller schools that tend to be a little bit more scattered about. But, you've earned it. And, Hitchcock's earned it. Dundee's earned it. I think that's good. Now, I got to admit, because I'm like most people, you get that initial bracket and you're running your thumb down the left-hand side, and I don't know. Do you walk into the school and tell the team, "Hey, things are great. We're the number 31 seed." That was pretty intimidating. I'm not going to lie. I hadn't really thought about it till I saw it on a piece of paper. But getting in is getting in. All right. So I don't mean to denigrate that, but I'm just telling you. The way things are set up, this is definitely set up to reward the best teams. And if a perceived to be lesser team can pull an upset, it'll be just that much sweeter because they'll have overcome that much longer odds.
We're keeping an eye on a couple of six-man schools. Southwest wraps up an undefeated season. They'll get a home game against Lewiston. And Juanita Palisade, they kind of hit some road bumps down the stretch, but they got in as a 15 seed. So a couple of those six-man squads, all the six-man teams, they get going for real on Friday as well.
Yeah, they were the forerunner of that. Friends of six-man just kept it simple. Said, hey, why don't we have the top 16 teams make the playoffs, and then we'll number them out. Okay, boy, that took a lot of thinking. Well, now the NSA's caught up with them, and now everybody's doing it. But Juanita, kind of did a few bumps in the road. But again, getting in is getting in. They got a just absolutely horrendous draw, which tends to happen when you're the next to last seed. But Red Cloud. I've been riding that Garden County pony pretty hard all season. They were very convincing in their win over Stewart. I put a lot of stock in that. And again, it's tough to find a lot of common ground between the East and West teams, which it usually is in six-man. But, Juanita, would have to pull a pretty substantial upset, although I'm sure that Coach Geyer and his infinite wisdom has got dreamed up some sort of just unbelievable game plan. That's one thing you can always count on with that guy. As far as Southwest goes, again, a team that's better than I thought it would be. I'll take that for what it's worth. I knew they'd be good. The Builder kid obviously he's magical. He's perfect build for, the wide open six-man game. But, they've beaten some good teams. And it isn't just that they're undefeated going in. They've beaten some good teams. And the way things set up, it kind of sets up, actually, for Southwest. Of course, we are taking them one game at a time, Coach Arburn. I would be foolish to look ahead and think, they could play Sumner the next round. That would be silly. We wouldn't want to do that.
Which would be a rematch from just a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, but some great matchups as we get to the playoffs, six-man included. And, of course, Class B, we are going to be following McCook and Seward. And boy, that Class B bracket, Bob, is from top to bottom. No question, got some rematches in there. Making the road trip to Seward. Boy, the Blue Jays have been really good this year as well. 7-2, and not too bad of a team down east, are they?
No. And again, I know a lot of our McCook friends know this. Harden, you know this. Seward's quarterback, Tristan Haas, for my money, was the single most valuable player in Class B. And I'm not sure exactly how close it was, because not only was he a great dual threat quarterback, he could have been an all-state DB. He's a great punter, the whole deal. And he hasn't played it out, nor will he, because of a summertime basketball, just messing around playing a little basketball and blew his knee out. And I don't know how many people listening know Tristan Haas personally. I do a little bit. He's a really good kid. It was a very tragic set of circumstances, but in the world of football, But his kid, that's what's maddening about it, because they have all the pieces. I mean, they've won 7 in a row. Their only 2 losses are to 2 outstanding football teams. And they've been getting better, like good teams do. They've been getting better, and frankly, they look like they're playing their best football of the season. It's going to be a tough hill to climb. McCook has got in the ring with a couple heavyweights, with Waverly and Scott Bluff immediately come to mind. But it's going to be a tough game to win. But there's just no way that you can downgrade a program like McCook with all the history behind it. And Joe and his staff do a great job. And just as a fan of the game, it's just our game is better. It's better for having McCook be really good. I mean, there are just some programs that carry the banner for everybody else. And McCook's accomplished a lot of things over the season. This is one of those games. Rich, I'd love to see McCook get an early lead. I'd like to see him get an early lead and make Seward work a little bit just to see what happens. That's we'll see. I don't think coming from a couple touchdowns back would be in McCook's best interest. But they're 7-2 for a reason. Let's see what's up.
That Elkhorn North Bennington game, I know, was a big one last Thursday, and what an emotional game for their coach. Read all the articles and saw the pictures, videos, stuff like that. Wow, that was pretty pretty heart touching, wasn't it?
It's one of the greatest nights in the history of Nebraska high school football. Again, I would say top three, but I'm even trying to think about what the other two would be. The humanity of the whole thing. I mean, one thing about it, we're all for our teams, and the old tribal, our kids against your kids, and things can get pretty heated, and Lord knows Bennington's punished Elkhorn North enough over the years, this, that, and the other. In terms of sheer football, Elkhorn North had hung in there. Sam Stanley is the man's name. He's the head football coach. He lost one of his twins, Grant, who were born prematurely, and Grant fought a heroic fight for 11 months before his heart gave out. And as a result, you've got people from all over the state, probably more than that, certainly all over the metro, certainly from Bennington, showing all kinds of support for the Stanley family in this most, tragic of times. And now this is more than football we're talking about. But then they go all Hallmark movie, get behind, get the ball one last time. Their quarterback runs 4 times, gets down to the one. They let the clock run to 1 second. And then they plunge in from the 1 yard line. And I was not there in person. I saw the video. That can't possibly do it justice. But just the emotion of all of that, it just overwhelms the senses. And, from the beginning, we and I maybe others had Elkhorn North as a preseason favorite. The boys kind of, they could have used Coach on the sideline the 2 previous weeks. He was gone for 5 weeks, with Grant and his wife and rest of his family. He comes back, and they find a way to win, and that's tough to recapture, and it is awfully crowded at the top of Class B. Waverly, Norris are, for my money, still the 2 best teams, but for one night, it just proves so much. There are good people in the world. A lot of them are Nebraskans. And a lot of us know how to come to the aid of somebody who really needs it, and that is the number one story of what happened last Friday.
Mm-hmm. Boy, those quarterfinals in Class B next week are just going to be fun to watch. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. Norris loses one game and winds up being the 6th seed. At this point, truly, I always say that, seeding, seeding's one thing. Wild card, which results in the seeding, only a number. It's only a number. It's, it's got nothing to do with how good somebody is. But it does make sense that Waverly's the top seed. Gretna East is playing really well down the stretch. They held on the other night against Gretna High in a very spirited rivalry. But, you throw Bennington in there. It's just hard to see the champion coming outside of that group. It could happen. But I don't know. The other thing is you've got Waverly that hasn't been to a state final since 1980 yet. They've been in, I think, 4 semifinals since like 2018 or something like that. There's a program that's due. It reminds me of what Gretna went through before they made the back-to-back finals with Zane Flores at quarterback. So maybe it's just Waverly's time.
I know we really don't have any teams in A, C1 or C2, but we'll be following them closely over the next couple of weeks. Some great matchups there in all 3 classes with the playoffs starting this week.
Yeah, so the thing with A, it's just Millard South is just a lot better than everybody else. That's all there is to it. They've given up 10 points all season. 17 if you count the forfeit. Otherwise, I guess they've given up 10. They're just so much better than everybody else. Now, granted, they haven't played an elite schedule, which is part of the reason that they're the fourth seed. And again, it doesn't matter. They're just better than everybody else, and they'll win the state final by as much as they choose to, which is a shame. In a way, I mean, what? Just take it aside. Good for Millard South, right? They had the players. They have maximized it out. I mean, they've come together as a team, and they're unbeatable. There's just never say never, but you say never, all right? But you get past that. Class A has been as screwy as I can ever remember it. I mean, anybody could beat anybody on a given night. You take the top 8, let's say, top 8 teams. Any of those could wind up, being the second best team in the state. It just depends on the week. And so, Westside got the number 1 seed, and as a result, they will probably play Millard South in the semifinals, which seems a little twisted. But Papillion South having the season of its life. They beat Elkhorn South for the first time ever last week. They're 8-1. They are legit. They, I like them. I like them to come through and make the state final. And as far as C1 goes, it's kind of the same thing. Wahoo's just a lot better than everybody else. Aurora, got Central City last week. There was a chance that was going to happen. It's Aurora, for one thing. And then they won 6 in a row after playing 3 really good teams to start the season. Unfortunately, they turn around with a rematch now at Central City. I don't see Aurora doing that twice in a row, or Central City doing that twice in a row. But I did see Lakeview the other night, and Lakeview's really good. They've got a big, strong line. They've got a playmaker at quarterback. They've got a nice mix of skill players, and then they always play great defense. I don't know. I think that's probably where that comes down to. And then the other class, was that C2?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, well, all right. Cedar Catholic beat the Big Bad Wolf. I mean, it's kind of like Elkhorn North beating Bennington. Bennington's just punished Elkhorn North. It's the same thing there. Norfolk Catholic always beats Cedar Catholic. Well, not only did Cedar Catholic not get beat the other night, they won by 20. And they had the one close call. It's the one game I was at against Bergen. They won it by a point. But that win clearly stamped them as the best team in the class. Now, does that mean they'll win out? I don't know about that. But Ord at number 8 or number 9, somewhere in there. Anyway, if it were to work out, they would play Cedar Catholic in the quarterfinals, second round. That may be the game that determines the championship. That's just a thought of mine.
Nobody breaks down the state football playoffs better than this guy right here. Nobody.
Well, I don't know, Rich. You read that just like I wrote. Thank you. That's good.
Hey, I haven't given you static lately. I knew you touched on Mr. Ben Harden. You mentioned Harden in there a little bit, and Ben's probably listening right now to us talk a little bit. Any words of wisdom for your good old buddy from McCook?
Okay, when I think of Ben Harden, I think of the greatness that was the Arnold High School golf team back in the day. Me and Harden, apparently the best we had, which, take that for what it's worth. But anyway, Harden, you were missed dramatically. Romans and us went to Vegas to watch the Raiders and Titans. You'd have been a nice fit, you and Susan, in that little mix. Your name was bandied about, I will say, in Strasburg. If you're listening, you took a couple real shots during the conversation. So anyway, it's an all-star cast that I grew up with, and Harden was one of the leading characters.
It is always good to talk to you, Bob. Enjoy the next couple of weeks. We'll catch up with you down the line, okay, big guy?
Right on. Good luck to the Bison. Good luck to the other teams in the area.
Bob Jensen, Husker Len Prep Magazine. We'll get to the coaches. Head coach Jamie Omfer of Seward High School. We'll talk to the coach here shortly. And the Wagner Ford pregame continues next on Kicks 96.1.
Oh, don't you worry. It'll be here before you can say, wow, it's cold. Volz Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your carrier dealer in McCook, can get your heating system in shape this fall, so it's ready to warm you when, wow, it's cold. Need a new unit? Carrier gas furnaces offer a model to suit every need, and each passes the legendary Carrier 100% run testing for quality and reliable performance. Learn more about Carrier furnaces at Volz Plumbing, Heating, and Air, 1005 East C Street, McCook.
Devaney Motors on East Beach Street in McCook is your authorized dealer for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Honda, Yamaha, and still, where else can you buy a new Ram pickup or a car, a motorcycle or ATV, a chainsaw, leaf blower, lawn and garden equipment at the same place? It's all at Devaney Motors on East Beach Street in McCook. Remember, it's not a deal unless it's a Devaney deal. Paradise Spas in McCook is a proud sponsor of McCook Bison Sports. They invite you to stop in and see all the new hot tubs and make your yard into a vacation destination. Financing is available. Paradise Spas also has a large selection of chemicals and accessories. Stop on by and see them today at Paradise Spas, 210 West 3rd Street, McCook, Nebraska. A proud sponsor of McCook Bison Athletics.
Hi, this is Danny with Tobias Dental Care. Have you been told that you need a root canal or an extraction and that you'll have to go out of town to have it done? Dr. Tobias has been doing these procedures for over 25 years, and he may be able to save you from the inconvenience of having to travel out of town. Call us today at 345-1510 or stop by and make an appointment at 411 West 5th Street in McCook. And remember, at Tobias Dental Care, we make it easy for you to smile.
A little hot under the collar? Well, under your roof, Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard want to keep you cool as a cucumber this summer. Call Veteran HVAC 737-5292 and ask about the great deals on new American Standard AC units. Or maybe your current system needs a little work? Call Veteran HVAC and ask about service calls and service plans. Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard, helping you keep your cool. Call today 737-5292 or visit veteranhvac.com.
At Decatur Health Radiology, the 3D mammography truck brings breast imaging directly into our community. This mobile service provides screening mammograms that may help detect early breast changes. Imaging results are reviewed by board-certified radiologists and shared with providers as part of patient care. By hosting the mobile unit, Decatur Health supports local access to important breast health screenings. Learn more about upcoming 3D mammography truck visits at decaturhealth.org.
The Wagner Ford pregame show with Rich Barnett continues now on Kicks 96.1.
Wagner Ford pregame moves on here at Kicks 96.1. Let's get to the coaches. Head coach Jamie Omfer of Seward High School. Coach, phenomenal year, 7-2. Lost your first two games, 7-game winning streak since. Battled through some injuries, some key people. Your quarterback from last year coming back this year. Had to replace him. It's just been a great group of kids to coach this year.
Oh, man, it's been a blessing. It's been a huge blessing. This senior group is just committed, for the 4-year process, and just beyond excited about the opportunity to continue to play with this group.
I know the summer months was that's always big for all, no matter what sport it is, football included, and you had an event take place with your starting quarterback. Unfortunately, I think an injury in the summertime, man, I'm sure that broke the hearts of many, including the coaching staff and the young man himself. That was a tough loss, but you've rebounded. You'd love to have that guy behind center, and I'm sure he's rooting on his teammates and helping you coach in every which way while being hurt, isn't he?
Yeah, Treston's been amazing. His dad, Jeff, is on our staff. Treston's been started as a freshman, as a wide receiver. And then, as a sophomore, as a quarterback, junior as a quarterback, and just he put a lot into this year, a lot into this process, and for him to lose it is devastating. It really is. It breaks the heart of a lot of us. But that's sports and that's athletics. So you gotta be resilient. You gotta be able to move on. Gotta be able to push past it. And Treston's been, man, what a phenomenal, amazing, outstanding young man. Just he's taping kids, he's wearing the headsets, he's, just from a kid that's had an injury like that. He's all in. He's invested in his teammates, so super proud of him.
Is his rehab coming along nicely, and will he have a chance to any sports this at all this year, or is it pretty much a season-ending injury for him?
I think he'll track. I think he'll be able to run track. So, like, he'll have basketball be really, really, really dicey. You know what I mean? He probably might be cleared, you know what I mean, with maybe a month and a half left in the basketball season, but is it worth it? You know what I mean? He's going to SDSU to play football, so is it worth trying to get back out there? So him and his family have some decisions to make regarding that, but we think he'll be ready for track.
Well, that's super that his football's career is going to be continuing. He's that talented that he needs to try the college scene, shouldn't he? Oh,
he is, yeah. I mean, he was just on an official visit this past weekend and watched the SDSU NDSU game. So, yeah, he had a good weekend. So excited for him.
Well, in his place, Cason Salyer has done a great job. 13 touchdown passes, has really led your offense in a big way, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's just a gamer. You know what I mean? A kid that's really hadn't played much quarterback. We played him some JV quarterback his sophomore year. Didn't play any quarterback at all his junior year. And then we're like, hey, we need you. It's like, all right, coach, let's go. Let's do this. So, there's some he's just like you said, he's just a gamer. You know what I mean? A guy that just gets it. No moment's too big for him. So I think we got the right guy there. So really, really proud of Case and the way he stepped up and led this team.
Strong running game. Boy, obviously you've got a great offensive line at that, but that running game is really, really good.
Yeah, a lot of these guys started as sophomores. So a lot of these guys in our offensive line, kind of led by Kyle Riley. He's been a beast for 3 years, and Jaden Hernandez has been a 3-year starter. You know what I mean? Barry started. So a lot of these guys have played a lot of varsity minutes, so we expected to be, you know what I mean, to have a good offensive line. We're certainly not where we want to be. But, man, we just keep climbing and keep growing and just trying to get better each and every week.
Your defense must be awfully good as well because you don't give up many points. And I looked at your stats. You've got 3 guys alone to combine for 11 picks this year, 11 interceptions. That's pretty incredible just from 3 kids alone.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah. So, when you're good up front, teams have to pass. so we've been kind of the beneficiary of that. And Sam Sagehorn, I think he's got 4 on the year. I think he's an all-state caliber talent. And then we got the sophomore Brendan Berhoop's got 6 picks on the year. And he didn't start starting until week 3. You know what I mean? So he's been a game or 2, and then kind of some outside linebackers are just being able to kind of have some opportune interceptions too. So yeah, really, yeah, it's been obviously the turnover differential has been big in our favor. It's helped us with the outcome of a lot of the games we played in.
Coach, when you saw the Class B bracket came out Saturday morning, did everything kind of figure out it was going to be McCook at your place?
Yeah, we didn't really know. I mean, there were so many variables going into it. We didn't know exactly what seed we were going to be. We had a good idea. We thought it was going to be McCook, but we weren't sure until until all the games were in. But yeah, we knew that was one of the variables. So
I know you got to take one game at a time, but boy, on your side of the bracket, holy smokes, Waverly, Bennington, Elkhorn North. I mean, other teams that side of the bracket. Wow. I mean, every game is going to be a battle. No question. And even the other side of the bracket with the teams, that Class B is loaded. There's so many good teams this year.
Yeah, isn't it cool? You know what I mean? So just you look at the other classes, and it seems like they may be kind of a foregone conclusion. You know what I mean? But Class B, man, it is a wide open race, which is so cool. You know what I mean? That you've got all these teams that has a chance to win it. So really, that's the way it's meant to be, and excited about it. Yeah, I mean, we got a tough part of the bracket, but man, you're gonna have to play them. You know what I mean? You gotta play good. You gotta play good teams, and excited about the opportunity just to play a bunch of good ones. Hopefully, if we can, you know what I mean, if we can get past Friday.
Coach, you've obviously watched a lot of film on McCook already. What do you like about the Bison? What do you got to do to pick up a home win and advance on?
Yeah, I just sound fundamentally. You just watching me like, man, you know what I mean? Defensive linemen, they got some big dudes up there. They got some guys that maybe aren't so big but play so fundamentally sound with great pad level, great leverage. You know what I mean? They just do things the right way. So just understanding that we're going to have to play at the top of our game to beat these guys with the variables that they have. Strong running game, good quarterback. You know what I mean? It's a big defensive tackle, big nose. backers that flow real well and insert in the run game real well, and outside linebackers that are long and rangy. And so, yeah, we've you know what I mean. We've got the work cut out for us, but we're gonna, like I said, just each and every week you just worry about you. Try not to worry about who you're playing. You just want to try to control your controllables. Just making sure that your eyes are in the right spot, making sure your head's in the right spot, hands in the right spot. Just doing the things you can do to be successful.
Well, Coach, you made a good run last year in the playoffs before that loss to Scott, and I'm sure a lot of your upperclassmen guys remember that and don't want to let it happen again. You want to stay around for a while and hopefully make it here in a couple of weeks, get a chance to play for the big trophy, don't you?
Oh man, that'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Yeah. So that's our goal, but we don't want to put the cart ahead of the horse. So we're worried about today.
Future look pretty bright. Numbers are good, but you got a lot of good kids down. You played some underclassmen. Even I know this year, we look at this year first, but your future looks really good with the players, the kids coming up for you.
Yeah, I mean it does. I mean we've like I said, this senior group has kind of carried us for the last 3 years. Or we've got a couple juniors that have 3 or 4 juniors that have played a lot, a couple sophomores that have played a lot, but this senior class has been they've been a blessing for me as a coach. Just not only their talent, but their character and their work ethic and just what they bring on a day-to-day basis. So certainly going to miss this group, but we're just going to focus on the present, try to have a great practice today and hope we can put a good product in the field on Friday.
Head coach Jamie Opfer at Seward High School. Well, hear from head coach Joe Petronsky. We'll talk Bison football. That's coming up here shortly on the Wagner Ford pregame in just a moment on Kicks 96.1.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
At M&B Bank, banking feels like home. Built on trust, powered by community, and designed for you. With hassle-free checking and savings, secure mobile banking, and real support from real people, banking has never been easier. Open your account today. Fast, easy, and 100% local, just like us. M&B Bank, there is a difference. Member FDIC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
When life throws you a curveball or you find yourself on the bench, Community Hospital Physical Therapy steps up to the plate. Whether you're aiming for a home run, tackling the workday, or chasing after grandkids, our team is here to coach you back to peak performance. With cutting-edge treatments like dry needling, blood flow restriction, and cupping, we're not just about recovery, we're about your victory. Get back in the game with us. The Community Rehabilitation Center in McCook or Frontier County Physical Therapy in Curtis.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today, because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook. Nebraska Land Tire in McCook can take care of your tires. Well, obviously. But did you know they do more?
Like what?
Factory maintenance, brakes, alignment, batteries, shocks, AC, cooling systems, belts, hoses, time belts, transmission service,
Starters, power steering, alternators, oil service, bearings, mufflers, suspension, tires, struts, custom wheels, tune-ups, filters, fuel injection.
and support after the sale.
Wow, they really do have everything.
Yep, if it has rubber and rolls, Nebraska Land Tire can take care of it. Open Monday through Saturday, West B Street, McCook.
Families across southwest Nebraska have trusted Carpenter Breland Funeral Home. With a commitment to dignity and care, we offer complete funeral services, custom monuments, and the comfort of an on-site crematory. At Carpenter Breland, we're honored to walk beside you during life's most difficult moments, proudly serving all of southwest Nebraska with compassion and respect. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home in McCook.
Out there where the sun comes up under the big red sky, I do life the way I love, with family by my side. I feel home with me, no matter where I go.
Proud of where we're from, excited for where we're going. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Listening to the Wagner Ford pregame show on Kicks 96.1.
Wagner Ford pregame continues here at Kicks 96.1, HighPlainsRadio.net, or KICX app, the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. We've made our way to Seward, Nebraska for the start of the Class B first round. The Blue Jays and the Bison just had a chance here from Coach Opfer talk about his Seward team pretty good this year. Let's talk about the Bison this week. Head coach Joe Petrosky. And Coach, here we are, first round Class B playoffs. Had a chance to, I'm sure we'll reveal a lot of game film from Seward, which we'll talk about here shortly, but hopefully a good week for the Bison. Preparation, getting ready for this one.
Yeah, it has been a good week, Rich. Obviously, we felt like we finished the regular season with a statement with a win against Lexington and capped our season with a 7-2 mark, which got us the 9th seed in the playoffs. And so we're excited about that. We're excited to be in the postseason. Seward's going to be one heck of a matchup. But, you know, at the end of the day, we've really been trying to focus on ourselves and put the best game plan together. And, you know, through the week of preparation, I feel like we got a solid game plan in place. But when it comes down to the playoffs, it's all about execution and, you know, catching some breaks here or there and making sure that you take advantage of the opportunities that you have. And, you know, they've all been big games this year, but, you know, the two games that we weren't able to get this year, I feel like, you know, there were moments in those games that we weren't able to capitalize on. And so we're going to have to do that in this game if we expect to come out on top.
I take it the routine for playoffs, it really hasn't changed as a player, assistant coach, now a head coach. You don't kill them out there on a playoff week. You just go through a lot of things, work on some things too, but boy, you got to ease off, I'm sure, maybe a little bit. Don't hit hard and you got to save a little bit for the game, don't you?
You do, especially this late in the year. It's a blessing to be at this point in the season, but you gotta get yourself ready for Friday. And but I also would say we try to keep it as, you know, a standard protocol, I guess you can say, as far as the week of preparation and trying to keep those things consistent. And, you know, I really feel like players and coaches and the team in general thrive off routine. And it's not just another game. We know that. It's the playoffs, and we're playing to extend our season. That's where we're at right now. We've earned the right to be here in that position. And so you got to embrace it. You got to, you know, one thing we've talked with the players this week is in the playoffs especially, you got to play to win. There are no secrets anymore. There will be a wrinkle here or two from both sides of both teams, but at this point in the season, you got to lay it on the line. You got to throw everything you got out there to give yourself a chance, and Seward will do the same.
Boy, I tell you, the Class B bracket, you had some upsets at the beginning of the season with some of those teams, but you look from top to bottom and both sides among the 16 teams, man, there are a lot of good teams. I mean, there's going to be some great matchups this week, but boy, when it comes to next week and after that, monster matchups, there's a lot of good teams out there.
Yeah, I think it just really speaks to the depth of Class B this year. I think that's been a common statement from all the coaches across the state. You know, just listening to the interviews from the coaches that we've faced this season, that, you know, there really is a handful of teams in there that if you get hot at the right time, you got a chance to make a run at it. And we say that every year. Get ourselves in the postseason, you got a chance to make a run. And that's what we're going to try to do. And it's going to start with this first round matchup against Seward, who's a heck of a team. We're not going to shy away from it. They were very highly touted at the beginning of the season, and rightfully so. They're very senior heavy. The thing that most people comment about is they did lose their quarterback in the summer, which is devastating for them. He's one heck of a player and is going to go play big-time college football. So if they would have had him, who knows where their season record would have been, even though they only have 2 losses to really good teams at the beginning of the year. But Seward is a well-coached team. You can just see it from their players. You know, the defensive side of the ball, their defensive line does a great job step punching, reading their keys. Their linebackers do a great job reading their keys, getting to the ball. Their secondary players have really good cover skills and ball skills. And you can just see those things on film from well-coached teams, and they are. And then offensively, they run the football, and they're going to set up the play action, and they may not have their quarterback that they anticipated for all these years because of injury, but the guy they have in right now is doing a really good job for them this year, and they've done a great job finding things that work for him. He's as much of a thrower as he can run the ball. Their tailback is a fast kid that's really an aggressive runner and physical runner. They got a couple tight ends and H-backs they use to block, and some really electric receivers on the edge. So at the end of the day, there's not a whole lot to be looked at with Seward as far as weaknesses. Nobody at this point in the season necessarily you could say has a weakness. You got to look for those matchups as we all talk about, and you got to try to find ways to gain an advantage, gaining an edge here or there, because it's the playoffs and everybody's good at this point, and you just got to go put your best foot forward.
And, of course, when it comes to the game of football and big matchups, not a lot of penalties, and you cut down on turnovers. If you have both low numbers in both those categories, your chances, I think, are pretty good, aren't they?
They are, and also I'd say field position and time of possession. I'd throw those things with you as well, Rich, that you just got to win all of those things you kind of talk about it all the way leading up to it. It just becomes that more important the farther you get into this thing. They got a really explosive offense, and an offense that does a pretty good job keeping the other offense off the field. Our best defense is going to be our offense. We got to find a way to establish the run early. We got to find a way to keep moving the chains. I think that at the end of the day, we got to just keep the possessions for us at a lot and not so many for them. It's really something that we got to make sure we get accomplished if we're going to give ourselves a chance in the fourth quarter. We really expect it to be a really great game. We're going to have to play well to win. We know that. You're going to have to play well against anybody at this point.
Best of luck, sir. We'll talk after the game.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Rich.
Bison football coach Joe Vitrosky, the Bison, and the Seward Blue Jays coming up. More of our pregame coming up in just a moment on Kicks 96.1.
There's a new buzz in McCook about a place that's pizza heaven, and everyone's raving about their unbeatable buffet bonanza. Picture this: unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert every day from 11:30 to 1:30, plus Monday and Wednesday nights from 5 to 7. Mouth-watering, right? And then you think, where do I sign up? Head to your McCook Pizza Hut on North Highway 83. Visit pizzahut.com for more information.
The pickup that altered the truck landscape forever continues to power ahead. Wagner Ford has the legendary Ford F-Series lineup that's been America's best-selling truck for over 40 years. With muscular new styling, new and improved engines, best-in-class max towing and max payload, the new F-150 is tougher, smarter, and even more capable. Test drive your next vehicle at Wagner Ford in downtown McCook.
You're gonna save, save, save when you buy a car from us today.
You're listening to the Wagner Ford pregame show on Kicks 96.1.
And good evening here from Seward, Nebraska, Concordia College, Kicks 96.1, HighPlainsRadio.net, the KICX app, and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Class B first-round playoffs on a chilly night here, our coldest night we've had. Folks might be doing the extra thick thermal underwear on, maybe a little bit. It's because of windy conditions. About 45 degrees, wind chill, I think 39. So coldest night. We're up here in the press box, got the windows open and everything just to see, because Carl Raymond forgot to bring the Windex, and we had some dirty windows. So we had to lift the panel up and watch. Rich Barnett, Lance Frazier, Carl's doing the YouTube channel. Lance, here we go. It's winter, go home, get ready for the winter sports season. You got to win to advance on.
Yep, a little frost on the pumpkin, and means playoff football. And I think this is going to be one of those good first-round matchups tonight. It's going to be, stop the run and run the ball type of situation, and we'll see how that goes.
Exactly right. Both teams have had phenomenal years. Both teams are 7-2. Seward lost their first two games, have won 7 straight. Lost their starting quarterback over the summertime, but boy, they've had some people fill in and do the job for them this year.
Yeah, they've played a pretty tough schedule, and like I said, these Eastern teams are just a little bit tougher usually.
Yep, and boy, the bracket. You've looked at the bracket from, we got Waverly on same side of the bracket. The winner of this game probably think it'd be facing maybe a Waverly team, which would be a rematch for us, of course, and the Benningtons and Elkhorn Norths and Scott, I see, is taking it to Gering in their first round game. It's just from top to bottom, the 1 seed all the way to 2 seed at the bottom. This is some really good teams.
Class B is just phenomenal. I mean, probably the best class in the state comes to football with parity, and just a really good class this year.
Let's go ahead and give it starting lineup. It's got about 9 minutes on the clock. Let's give the Bison starting lineup. The Bison won another coin flip. Can you believe it?
It's crazy. Only lost one all year, and it's
Ogallala was it. The Bison, 9 of 10, the coin flips once again this year.
So, we deferred.
Yep.
So we'll be kicking off.
Yep, so the Bison defense out there first. I take it we're going to see a lot of 3-man front. They love to run it. We'll mix in a little 3 and 4, right?
I think probably some 4 and 5 the way it sounded, but we'll see. It kind of looks like a modified 3 on that 5-man front. So
defensive end Trey Tiller, 6'2", 200. We're number 55. Simon Garcia, 6', 200. The down tackle, 57, Spencer Steinbeck, 6'4", 315. I take it we're going to see a lot of Eidos Klein as well at that other defensive tackle. Of course, Eidos it's number 78, a senior, 6'2", 295. The linebackers, Gabe Roberts, 6'1", 215. Tate Schaefer, 5'8", 190. Oliver Corbett, 6'6", 210. We'll see Asher Wilson in there as well, 5'11", 165. The DBs are Jackson Hartwell, 5'10", 150. Ty Junker, 6', 170. Miles Bowman, 6'2", 175. And Tristan Campbell, 5'11", 165. Once again, that's your Bison defense. The Bison offense, led by their senior quarterback, Trenton Riley, 6'2", 175. The backfield of Campbell, 1,000-yard back. Boy, love to see 25 have a big night tonight.
Man, that'd be awesome for him to have an explosion tonight and just run it down their throats.
The fullback for the second straight week is Tate Schaefer, 5'8", 190. Lee Davidson out again. Might, if the Bison win tonight, possibly next week.
Yeah, sounds like that's kind of the plan, but you never know with those concussions how they go.
Wide receivers, number 0, Miles Bowman, 6'2", 175. Wilson, a wide receiver. Ty Junker, Oliver Corbett, all in on there as well. The offensive line is going to be huge. Senior center Trey Tiller. Cole Walter, 1 guard, 6', 205. Brody Anthony, 5'11", 200, and junior. Garcia and Isaac Sonnenberg, the 2 tackles. Isaac 6'7", or 6'6", 225. We're number 67. That is your Bison offense and defense right there. For the Seward offense, we'll see first their starting quarterbacks, number 12, Kason Salyer, 185 and a senior. Number 4, Peyton Else has had a nice season as their starting tailback, 200-pound senior. Colton Green is their H-back, number 21, 215 and a junior. The wideouts, number 7, Sam Sage Horn, number 7, 185 and a senior. Declan Ladow, number 30, 180 and a senior. Jack Balanik, number 6, 220 and a senior. The tight ends, we'll see number 11, Carden Gorecki, 210 and a senior. Also, their offensive line, led by their senior center, and number 70, Nolan Austin, 275 and a senior. The right guard is Barrett Weeson, 280 and a junior. Left guard is number 53, Jaden Hernandez, 250-pound senior. Left guard is Kyle Riley, 240 and a senior. And the right tackle is Aiden Suma, 75, 250 and a senior. So they've got some pretty good size from tackle to tackle.
Yeah, they're pretty big, and that's going to be the key for McCook to get that to run their stop their run tonight. And I think that's how the game goes, is how the run game goes for either team.
For Seward, I think we'll see a lot of 3-man front from them as well. Riley and Gorecki are their 2 defensive ends. Jaden Hernandez is their nose. The 2 inside backers are Dyer. Carson Dyer, number 25, 200-pound senior. Ladow is also their other inside backer. Valanik is 1 outside backer, along with Colton Green, I should say. The 2 corners are Brennan Burhoop, 160 and a sophomore. Sam St. Horn is the other corner. The 2 safeties are Peyton Else and Kason Salyer. We got our national anthem. Back with the kickoff. More of the pregame. The Wagner Ford pregame continues from Seward next on Kicks 96.1.
Financial landscape, you need a bank you can depend on. Horizon Bank is that bank. Switching to Horizon Bank is not just simple, it's a smooth and hassle-free experience. Stop by 312 West 1st Street, where their dedicated team is ready to seamlessly transfer all your ACH bill payments and online banking services to their intuitive products. They pride themselves on providing exceptional customer service that truly puts you first. Don't wait any longer. Make the smart choice and visit Horizon Bank today. Horizon Bank, member FDIC.
Behavioral health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children, including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
Oh, don't you worry. It'll be here before you can say, wow, it's cold. Both Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your Carrier dealer in McCook, can get your heating system in shape this fall, so it's ready to warm you when, wow, it's cold. Need a new unit? Carrier gas furnaces offer a model to suit every need, and each passes the legendary Carrier 100% run testing for quality and reliable performance. Learn more about Carrier furnaces at Bowles Plumbing, Heating, and Air, 1005 East C Street, McCook.
We're here today in the service department of Davini Motors with a man who brought his car in. What seems to be the problem?
It's making a funny noise, like... So I brought it in.
Smart move. Davini's highly trained staff of auto experts can properly diagnose your vehicle and get it back to tip-top shape in no time. They carry quality OEM parts, too.
Can they fix...
I'm sure they can. It's not a deal unless it's a Davini deal. Davini Motors, 401 East B Street, McCook. DaviniChryslerJeepDodge.com.
Paradise Spas in McCook is a proud sponsor of McCook Bison Sports. They invite you to stop in and see all the new hot tubs and make your yard into a vacation destination. Financing is available. Paradise Spas also has a large selection of chemicals and accessories. Stop on by and see them today at Paradise Spas, 210 West 3rd Street, McCook, Nebraska. A proud sponsor of McCook Bison Athletics.
The Wagner Ford pregame show with Rich Barnett continues now on Kicks 96.1.
Rich and Lance back here. Carl Raymond as well. Man on the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel getting ready for Bison football and Seward Blue Jays. Both teams are 7-2. Got to say a big thank you to, is she listening? Is Bree Frazier listening across the way, or is mother-in-law got the headphones on? At the
I think Cindy's probably got the headphones on.
Cindy, tell Bree thanks for the bag of candy.
Well, that was from Cindy.
Oh, was from Cindy. Okay, thanks, Cindy. Gosh dang, my apologies. I told Carl to keep away from the Milky Ways and the Three Musketeers. He can have the Twix and the Snickers. So that bag will probably be gone by the time we get home to McCook tonight. So we appreciate the Halloween candy. Halloween night here.
You better eat it fast because it might freeze.
That's true. Or you might be picking into a little too every now and then. You bet. Bison keys to the defensively. What do we got to do?
Stop the run, stop the run, stop the run. I think that's the total key. Make Seward one-dimensional if we can. Make him throw the ball, and then on offense, I think it's the same for us. We have to establish the run and control the clock.
Let's get after it. No turnovers. Cut down on penalties. Have a good four-quarter game. You got to make it a four-quarter game. That's
got to be a four. You got to get to the fourth quarter to have a chance.
Bison will kick it off first. That means we'll see Gunner Caps out there to begin with. We talked to Coach Petro, even talked to their coach, Jamie Offer. What would this team have been if Trenton Haas, their senior quarterback, who is awesome as a junior, doesn't get hurt? I mean, this could be an undefeated team and maybe the top team in the state.
Yeah, really, that was kind of a bummer that he got hurt in the middle of the summer like that. But I'll tell you what, this Sawyer kid come in and sounds like he's managed the game pretty well.
This Haas is going on to play college football with the University of South Dakota, I think, something like that?
South Dakota State maybe. Yeah,
wow.
I think something, yeah.
So you know darn well the kid is pretty darn good.
Yep, for sure.
And a good all-around athlete as well. First time I've been to this field. I've been to this. I came and watched my daughter play volleyball here about a couple of weeks ago, but I've never been in this complex. And nice field, good setup. I like it.
Yeah, nice facility.
We got a great view up here. I mean, at the press box, it is, wow, you can see clear as day. I mean, and I think Carl was a little skeptic on the way in. It's like, oh my gosh, we're 80 miles away, but I think he's pretty happy about it. Not too bad.
Yeah, thumbs up from Carl.
Yeah,
so we're all good.
It's not like Bennington where we're flat and we're you can't see anything at all.
Yeah,
so
that was crazy there.
Yeah. So the Bison again will tee it up. Wind, it's a little bit breezy, isn't it?
I think it is up. I don't know if it is on the field or not. The flags aren't moving much, but you can feel it up here.
Yeah. So here we go. Bison defense, again, hit the field first. About ready to go here. Kicks 96.1, highplanesradio.net, our KICX app. Thanks to all of our great sponsors, our Wagner Ford, Wagner Chevy, Bison drive of the game. I know Carl and I had a chance to drive that Sienna van once again. Smooth. It'll be back on that lot. And, boy, they are putting up the steel like crazy on North Highway 83, aren't they?
Yeah, they're even throwing some skin on that thing. So looking to getting the sheeting on it, and going to be a building pretty quick.
Just about ready to go. Put some time on the clock. I figured that they place like they'd have 2 scoreboards, but they had just the main one. Yeah. We do have play clocks, which is good. We do have play clocks. Without Lex, with all, boy, they have the turf and everything, they have a play clock, but no, they don't have a play clock. So see what Gunner Caps can do on this kickoff as Peyton Else, Volonic, back deep. It's going to be a squib kick and returnable about the 15. 20, 25, trying to pick his hole, 30.
Ball!
I know. Did he lob it backwards and the Bison got it? It almost looked like he was tossing it backwards.
I think somebody hit it with their helmet right at the last minute. That baby just popped straight in the air, and, McCook recovers it. What is our magic on kickoffs this year?
Wow. I mean, just the way I looked at it, you're right. Somebody probably hit it, but just like he was trying to lateral it backwards and nobody was there.
Yeah, it looked really strange, but hey, what a way to start.
No question about it. And the Bison will get a short field off the turnover. I mentioned turnovers. You got to have a turnover-free game and get turnovers. Points off turnovers now at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, watch the replay. Yeah, somebody hit with the helmet and it popped out.
Senior quarterback Trenton Riley, Tate Schaefer, Tristan Campbell. Bison will go double tight end sets. On this 1st and 10 ball on the near side hash, one wide out to the far side of the field. Could be Tristan Campbell. Gets out of one tackle, pushes away ahead, maybe got 1, maybe 2 yards. They kind of hit back at the field a little bit. He got out of that jam a little bit, picked him about. They're going to give him 1.
Yeah, something just right off tackle to get started there. But, boy, they're pretty formidable up front, and them middle 3 guys. We may have to be a little further outside tonight than that, but got to see what you can do right off the get-go.
Asher Wilson brings the play. Trenton Riley as well from head coach Joe Petrosky. Bison get a big turnover early. Just underway. First quarter, no score. Blue Jays and the Bison, the Class B first-round playoffs. Wilson will come near side. Oliver Corbett's the second tight end to the left side. Gabe Robertson the right. Shotgun set with Schaefer and Tristan Campbell on second, and call it 8. And Trenton's going to run it himself. Gets out of one jam. Nice job to about the 22-yard line. Wow. Why did they hear
was he
whistles?
blowing it dead so quick?
Gosh, he wasn't down. He was still moving.
I don't know if they threw a flag maybe and stopped the play.
Oh, okay. God, they got it at the 25-yard line. It wasn't like he was held up either.
No, that was not a good spot. I think they're going to move this.
They're talking about it because, they chipped him out of 3 yards, extra yards, and they are going to move it up to about the 20-yard line. Goes from a 3rd and 5 to a 3rd and 2.
Right, yeah, awful quick whistle by the line judge on this side here that time, but I think the opposite line judge overruled him a little bit.
I swear, it's like, did I just hear a whistle and the play was still going? So here we go. The Bison had be 3rd and a long 2 at about the 22-yard line. Bison get a turnover on the opening kickoff and the short field, and two downs to make 2 yards. You got to go 4 and 4th down, you think, right here?
Man, if we can get within a yard, maybe. Let's just get the first down here and move the chains. I think get down there within a yard or so of it. I think we go for it.
They're talking to 2 other officials, including the White Hat is over there talking to Coach Petrosky in the sidelines.
I think Coach might think we should be even a little further up.
Trying to negotiate a little bit. 3rd and 2. We have it right now. 3rd and a long 2. We're just underway. A couple of minutes gone and quarter to 1. Now they're going to back it up to 25.
Wow.
What's your problem? Come on.
What is going on here?
Now I can see if they were talking to Coach Opfer and they move him back, but they're talking to Coach Petrosky. Did he say the wrong thing and tick him off and lose 3 yards on it? Now they're going to back it up to 20. They're going to replay
second
it?
Down. Inadvertent whistle, I bet they're calling it.
Oh, golly.
I bet the guy just didn't mean to blow his whistle, and he did. So, inadvertent whistle and replay the down.
Gee, Merry Christmas. 2nd and 8 for the Bison. Ball between the hashes once again. Double tight end set once again.
Now, what do we got?
Golly.
Reset the play clock.
Yep. Okay. Got one wide on the far side. That's Ty Chucker on the far side over there. Schaefer and also with Tristan Campbell in the eye. Motion man coming right at us. Once again, that's Miles that time. Going to be Tristan Campbell. Escaped 125. They might give him to 24. Well, we're hearing some whistles, and he wasn't down. It wasn't like he was stopped.
Yeah,
it's going to be a gain of a couple, bring up third about 5. He's got to get to the 20th for the first down.
Lost about 3 yards in that sequence.
It's like somebody's got a happy whistle and just, wait till the play is kind of over. So Asher Wilson bring the wide receiver on the near side. Big 3rd and 5. Maybe a long 5, short 6. 2 tight ends. Schaefer, Campbell again on 3rd and 5. Trying to put points on the board off the turnover. Asher Wilson, the motion man on the far side of the field on 3rd and 5. Riley, it's going to be fake the counter, play action. Got out of the pocket, get around and going to be sacked. Going to be lose about 2 yards on the play. He had Corbett, he had Schaefer, he had Gabe Roberts, the tight end on the left side of the field. They couldn't find anybody and then went to run and lost the play, bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I think he panicked just a little bit. He saw that end come upfield, but the end read it, backed off, and I think if Trenton would have just stood in there, I think he had Gabe Roberts down around the 10-yard line. It would have been wide open, I think, if you just gave him a couple more seconds.
Looking at the replay, we had a blocker there, and instead of going outside, I think Trenton probably should have shot at the outside and would have had some room either to run or to maybe throw it.
Yep.
Bicycle twin receivers the far side. Tristan Campbell motion to the far side of the field. Trips far side. Trenton Riley in 4th and 8. Keep this drive going. Still looking. He's going to tuck it and run. Going to put his shoulder down.
Oh, he might have got it.
It's awfully darn close right at the marker. Boy, it's awfully close.
Good spot.
And Seward did, Seward thinks they stopped McCook. But, boy, it's up here, it looks pretty darn close, doesn't it?
Oh, they're going to say no.
Not even a measurement. Okay. So, Bison can't take advantage of the short field on the turnover. We'll see the Blue Jay offense for the first time. Granted, situation where we had 3rd and short, and inadvertent whistle, we kind of think a little bit, and we start over again.
Yeah, just an odd sequence there. It just takes you out of your rhythm.
We'll see senior quarterback Hasten Salyer again with Peyton Else. Kind of a pistol look, shotgun set. The H-back is Colton Green, wideouts both sides. Fake the give inside out. So Volonic has it. Trying to get outside. Stiff arm, 25, 26, 27-yard line. Picked up about 7 yards before Asher Wilson brought him down. Volonic's a big guy.
Yeah, he is.
Big receiver.
Yeah, the corners are going to have their work cut out for them tonight. If we're going to play a 4-man front, they're going to be on an island out here, and they got to get some good tackles one-on-one.
Call it 2nd and about 1, maybe 2 yards, 1.5. As shotgun set for Salyer, they go to line of scrimmage, check things over, and then check with the sidelines, change of play. The H-back's on the right side. It's going to be Else between the tackles. Bison's a good job of filling that time. Tate Schaefer, I do believe it came up. Gabe Roberts as well, and he didn't get anything. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, good job up front there, and then, like you say, the linebackers filling those gaps. Great job, like I said, coming up and being aggressive.
So it would be awesome right here to see McCook get a stop right here. We're going to 5-man front. Bring extra beef up front. On 3rd and 2, we'll call it for Seward. Fake the give, play action, with some pressure. Campbell on his horse, pass complete downfield. 35, 36-yard line, a flag right about the 30-yard line. Defensive holding.
I don't know. Or illegal formation maybe or something like that. But let's hope it's on the blue team.
Would have been enough, no question, for enough for a first down. Nice pass play by Seward.
Yeah, we were really coming after him there. We had almost 7 guys and 8 guys in the box there, and defensive backs were all on their own that time.
So they're talking to McCook, so it's against. That's illegal. Is that illegal participation?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
So how would that be on a pass play?
Or was it ineligible? It might have been an ineligible guy downfield.
Okay, all right. Anyway, nevertheless, it's against Seward. Bison will take the penalty, make it 3rd and it's going to be 3rd and 7. Got the officials with microphones.
And it's a loss of down too. Yeah.
It's 4th down though. Very good.
That
forgot about that.
Man downfield really hurts you 2 ways. So.
Punting situation once again off the penalty. Landon Pelster, sophomore, back to punt inside his 10-yard line. Miles Pullman back at his own 30-yard line.
Man, this game's really kind of starting out pretty strange here. No rhythm, kind of crazy.
No score, 7:54 left, opening quarter. Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, folks. We appreciate that. Short hopped on the snap. Short kick, gonna take a Seward bounce. It always does in the turf. Mark inside the 30. Boy, they got lucky on this one. Down the mark at about the 24-yard line. Boy, the snap went halfway to the punter, took a hop. He got it away good, cleanly, but kicked it high and it bounced for a while.
Yeah, it's tough for Ty to get over there to return that, too. I mean, if you can get to it because, man, it saves you a lot of yards. But, it was kicked away from him, and,
So second series for the Bison. No score. Class B first-round playoffs. Winner goes on to play. And quarterfinals coming up next would be next Friday night. Go Friday. Keep an eye on some other scores. A lot of 7 o'clock kickoff times. Last check, Scott was taking care of Gary, and Gary had to make the trip across the state for that one. We're back home. Dundee County Stratton, big win. Southwest was giving it to Lewiston. That game on 101.1 KFNF, and I know Mark just is kicking off Hitchcock County and their match with Twin Loop in Trenton. Bison shotgun set with Riley. Going to be Tate Schaefer, or not, Tristan Campbell, beg your pardon. First man through, and Tristan to about the 28-29-yard line. Picked up almost 5 yards on first down.
Slow getting up here.
Yeah.
Banged his head, or that's Oliver.
Oliver is slow getting up.
I'm not too sure. Didn't we have a little veer look there? Kind of missed out. What was going on there?
Bison again missing Cooper Rakes and Tripp Riley. We saw Tripp up here in the press box a little bit with assistant coach Coach Berry up here, and again, lost a couple of games ago. Bison have second and about 5-6 yards to go. Double tight end set, ball on the far side hash, or near side hash. Asher Wilson's the wide out. Tristan Campbell looks inside, goes outside. Tristan going to be about a yard or two short of the first down, about the 32-33 line, and a gain of about 4 yards. Bring up third and short again.
Yeah, just a little counter to, bread and butter of McCook's running game, really. And then Tristan was good and patient there. A little crease opened up, and he got what he could get out of it, 3 yards or so, and a manageable 3rd and 1 here.
Got a lot of folks in the YouTube channel. Carl, we got 207 right now. We're shooting for 300 tonight if possible. Appreciate all those folks tuning in tonight. Ball on the far side hash, double tight end set. One wide out to the far side. That's Ty Chunker on the far side on 3rd and 1. Keep this drive going at their own 33. Going to be Campbell. Left side. I don't know about this one. The official right here in front of us is almost at the 34-yard line. I think he had to get past the 34.
I think it's first down by. That's got to be close because his foot's right on the. There we go.
They are going to give it to him. Well, Seward fans aren't happy, but you know what? Go back to the first series on. You got what you wanted there, so it's even Steven now. It's 1st and 10. McCook Bison move the chain. 6-minute mark and clock running first quarter.
So tonight, Rich, it looks like Ty has the one leg. And Miles has both legs.
Yeah, there you go. That'll help me out a little bit. 8-0. Ball on the far side. Hash against the Seward. They got the 3-man front. And trap play inside. Tate Schaefer, 40, 45. Tate with a big run to midfield and a gain of about 15, 16 yards. Tate Schaefer, fullback trap between the tackles, between the guards that time, right behind Trey Tiller and the Bison to move the chains.
Yeah, great job up front on that little fullback trap, and kind of caught Seward off guard there. Maybe they'll have to play a little more honest, and that could open up the run game for Tristan too. So
right.
Great job by those front three, middle three of the offensive line.
Roberts the tight end on the left side, Oliver Corbett right side, one wide out to the far side of the field. And shotgun set for Tristan Riley in 1st and 10 right at midfield, no score. It's going to be Tristan Campbell, 5, 6, 7, almost 10 yards gain. There's your fair look again. And we have a flag, or we have a Bison slow to get up.
Isaac Sonnenberg's a little slow getting up here. I don't know if he twisted an ankle, kind of grabbing his calf there. But, man, a good, powerful run again there. Looked really good.
To the 40-yard line. Bison ground game looking solid early. 1st and 10 McCook at the Blue Jay 40-yard line.
They kind of come in and are kind of more of off-guard kind of runs and not off tackles so much.
Asher Wilson, the receiver right in front of us here, right side. Double tight end set. Three-man Blue Jay front on 1st and 10. McCook at the Blue Jay 40. Trap play inside Tate Schaefer, the boy. They met him that time. Tried to keep the legs turning, push backwards. I think the ball came out late, but I think he better have been down. I think he was. It's gonna be they'll give him 1 yard, and that's it.
Yeah, I think Tate's hurt.
Oh, boy. Well, you lost Davidson out, the starting fullback, and Tate coming in, and a great linebacker as well. And he is slow to get up. So take a quick break. We're back to, once again, Seward. More Bison football coming up in just a moment on Kicks 96.1.
Hi, this is Danny with Tobias Dental Care. Have you been told that you need a root canal or an extraction and that you'll have to go out of town to have it done? Dr. Tobias has been doing these procedures for over 25 years, and he may be able to save you from the inconvenience of having to travel out of town. Call us today at 345-1510 or stop by and make an appointment at 411 West 5th Street in McCook. And remember, at Tobias Dental Care, we make it easy for you to smile.
A little hot under the collar? Well, under your roof, Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard want to keep you cool as a cucumber this summer. Call Veteran HVAC 737-5292 and ask about the great deals on new American Standard AC units. Or maybe your current system needs a little work? Call Veteran HVAC and ask about service calls and service plans. Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard, helping you keep your cool. Call today 737-5292 or visit veteranhvac.com. Back here at
Health, self-referrals to physical therapy.
Back here, sorry about that. Back here at Seward, it looks pretty serious. Tate Schaefer, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's getting help off the field, and he's not pushing much weight on that knee. So, man, it's not something we really need to see right now.
4:32 left. So your fullback situation now.
Yeah, I don't know. Gabe Roberts, maybe.
Yeah, you're exactly right there, Lance. He's back there. He is back there. All right, the Bison have it on 2nd and 9. It's the wind. You can kind of hear the wind in our headphones up here. It's a breezy son of a gun. At the Blue Jay 39-yard line in the eye. It's going to be Tristan Campbell trying to go outside. Good cut in. Here he goes. 30, 25, 20, 15, down to the 10. Tristan Campbell on another nice run. Nice job blocking the far side of the field. It's going to be almost maybe a 1st and goal situation.
Yeah, great job. Good patience again. And Gabe Roberts come in and kind of plug the middle up and let Tristan get out to the outside. And then what I really liked is Tristan finished that run with some authority on the sideline there.
4-minute mark here in the first quarter. It's no score, but the Bison on the move. A great drive going right now. Both teams failed to get anything going in that first drive. It's going to be literally almost. They can get a first down without scoring, I do believe. Double tight end set. It's going to be Campbell trying to go inside, outside to back inside. Dives way ahead for a couple of yards to about the 5-yard line. Didn't look like he picked it up 5, but he certainly did that time.
It's a good sign. He's being patient with that and letting the flow kind of get out there and letting that develop. And then he finds that crease and cuts it back. And he's small enough to get up in there, but quick enough to do it too.
2nd and 5, 3:35 left. Bison go 2 tight ends. And usually situation, I think they go power back, but they've ran out of backs. As Roberts and Eli Smith now playing the extra tight end. 2nd and goal from the 5. Nice. Campbell, left side, dives away there. Touchdown, Bison. Horizon Bank touchdown number 1 of the game on a 5-yard touchdown run by Tristan Campbell. And the Bison light the board first.
Yeah, that's, man, I called. That's what we needed to do tonight. But, man, they make that look pretty easy coming down on that drive. I don't know. Maybe the coaching staff found something there, and we can keep that up. We'll be looking all right.
The extra point coming up from Jackson Hartwell. Nice Bison drive that time. Get some points on the board first. Jackson, of course, when Gunner Capps got hurt, has come in and kicked the ball nicely. Snap good, holds good, kick's going to be on the way. And this one, I jinxed him. It got partially blocked on the way up, so it's 6-0 lead. We're back with the kickoff coming up shortly on Kicks 96.1.
At M&B Bank, banking feels like home. Built on trust, powered by community, and designed for you. With hassle-free checking and savings, secure
mobile banking, and real support from real people. Banking has never been easier. Open your account today. Fast, easy, and 100% local, just like us. M&B Bank. There is a difference. Member FDIC.
M&B, there is a difference. M&B.
At Community Hospital Physical Therapy, we believe that movement is freedom. With knowledge and expertise, our therapists are dedicated to your health and making movement a reality. Across multiple specialties, our team is constantly striving to improve quality of life and getting you back to living. Your movement, our mission. Come visit us today in McCook or in Curtis at Frontier County Physical Therapy.
Richard Lance back here at Seward. Great drive by Lance on forced to punt. Had to go. It's 70. That's a 68-yard drive. I mean, quite a drive, but boy, the running game was solid, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly what McCook needs to do. And like I said, that was a really good-looking drive. Might be one of the best drives all year. But yeah, positive sign there.
6-0. We'll see Caps kick this thing off, and the Bison defense back on. Of course, the worry now is for Tate Schaefer, and they're tending to him on the far sideline, getting hurt in that drive. Squib kick, and picked up and bobbled picked up about the 20. 25-30, and about to 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Seward has it at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, good job on kick return. Rich, you're right. That number 6 he's a pretty tall dude.
He is. No question about it.
Now McCook just come out here and kind of can do, just contain this offense a little bit and don't get in over their head, don't get too crazy, but look for him to do some pop passes here out to the side, I bet you.
In the eye once again. Pistol look once again, else behind Sellier. Sellier looking to throw far side, complete. 35, got it away. 40, 45, biggest play for them in the passing game down about the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, just kind of what I thought. They're trying to get out here on islands, and they're athletic. That number 7's pretty athletic kid, and get him one-on-one against our corners.
Tate Schaefer replaced by Brody Anthony in there, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So Tate out of the ball game right now, and we hope everything turns out okay for him. It's going to be a little reverse action. Bison stale at home. Nice job, Asher Wilson and company. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards in the play.
Yeah, you nailed it, Rich. Asher did a great job of playing containment on the edge here at that outside linebacker position, and waited for his friends to come help him.
Second and 12, we'll call it. Clock running, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this opening first quarter. Bison up 6-0. As again, Sellier goes up line of scrimmage, barks out, and then looks at the sideline. They change things up a little bit. 2:18 clock running, 2nd and 12, back at the 46-yard line. Far side going to be complete. 45, and then tackle made. Boy, that
flag,
was, I've got a face mask or something like that, or what?
Horse collar, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think Ty grabbed him up around the shoulder pads, and that's going to be another 15.
You don't need that. Do not need that at all. Yeah, personal foul. Yep, you're exactly right. So push him down the field a little bit, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, on defense there, I know we got to have a little bit of cushion, but if they're going to throw them little passes out there, I'd like to see our outside linebackers, Oliver and Asher, be able to maybe jump in those lanes a little bit and get a pick 6 out of it.
So the penalty will march it back downfield inside the 20, 30, about the 28-yard line. And this pretty good chunk of yardage that time. It's inside the 30, 1st and 10, about the 28-yard line. Bison 4-man front, shotgun set, pistol look. They're going to toss pitch to Else, trying to get blockers in front, go inside, outside. Bison filled pretty nicely that time, and no gain on the play. But McCook really stretched out. Gabe Roberts, Brody Anthony and company. It's going to be a little gain on that time.
Yeah, great job on the defensive line and linebackers again. I think they're keying in on that run. Like I said, we can get that stopped and shut down and get them to one, just passing the ball. I think we can sneak up on those little quick passes they got.
Minute 35 left before the end of the quarter. It's 6-0 Bison lead. Bison shuffling some defensive players. Cold night, chilly night here. Coldest night we've had Seems like just a couple of weeks ago it was hot.
Yeah.
It was warm. 2nd and 10 for Seward. Shotgun set for Salyer. Run an option, little sprint option. Going to take it himself. 25. Pushes a pile. Still pushing it. Still pushing inside the 20. Can you believe this? Down about the 16-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, pretty strong run there. And I thought at first the quarterback probably made the wrong decision. His pitch man was pretty open, but he tucked it up and it turned into a scrum. And
sure did. So 6-0 lead. Bison with that lead on the Tristan Campbell 5-yard run. And Seward is on the march here down to the Bison 17-yard line. Once again in the eye, they got twin receivers here near side, kind of H-back and Green to the right. Going to be Else between the tackles, big room. Down to the 15, down to the 10, to about the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. Nice gain of the play. This is bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, another guy down here, Oliver, I think.
Oh, boy, and he got, remember earlier, we thought he hit his head a little bit?
Yeah. He's might have knocked the wind out of him, but,
yeah.
Not only as Tate as a fullback, we're really missing him as a starting linebacker.
Right, exactly right. Fierce inside backer. 2nd and 3. It's going to be inside give to Else. That time Bison give up a few yards. They did give up the first. It's going to be a 1st and goal situation.
Right.
And that'll be the final play of the quarter right there. And we come back, McCook or Seward on the march. 6-0 Bison lead. We're back with the second quarter. We had another Bison player down. Oh. So we're going to keep it right here for the time being. Who is it? I can't. Yeah. Quick break. We're back to Seward coming up shortly. Kicks 96.1.
Man, another knee.
Hannah is at the library, and she brought Runza onion rings.
They're very crunchy, and crunchy is loud.
That's the double-dipped breading talking. Maybe they'd be quieter if you dip them in Runza's onion ring dip.
Wait, they have onion ring dip?
They do. Make some noise for Runza's homemade onion rings and dip, because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook. Nebraska Land Tire and McCook can take care of your tires. Well, obviously. But did you know they do more?
Like what?
Factory maintenance, brakes, alignment, batteries, shocks, AC, cooling systems, belts, hoses, time belts, transmission service,
Starters, power steering, alternators, oil service, bearings, mufflers, suspension, tires, struts, custom wheels, tune-ups, filters, fuel injection.
and support after the sale.
Wow, they really do have everything.
Yep, if it has rubber and rolls, Nebraska Land Tire, take care of it. Open Monday through Saturday, West B Street, McCook.
All right, back here at Seward, it's 1st and goal from the 7 for the Blue Jays. The clock run. I don't think they're going to run a play. 2-1, and that's going to be a quarter. No, they got to play off quick. Else with a second left between the tackles, and he's going to get in for the note to the 1 yard line. So that'll do it for the quarter. We come back, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. Once again for Seward. We're back in just a moment on Kicks 96.1.
Planning ahead brings peace of mind for you and your loved ones. At Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, our on-staff pre-need agent will guide you through every step of pre-planning your funeral service. Make your wishes known, ease the burden on your family. And commitment.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are promises to honor, work that needs to be done, friendships to enjoy, and people that count on each other. These are the things that tie our communities together. They always have, and they always will. Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Seward, great quarter. Lance, 6-0. We played well, but boy, Seward's on a good drive right now, aren't they?
Yeah, we're. I think Spencer Steinbach was the last one to go out here. And it looks like he may be getting his ankle retaped, so maybe he can get back in there. But boy, we're down a few here.
Dropping like flies a little bit, aren't we? So, see what McCook can do once again. It's 2nd and goal once again from the 1 yard line. Once again for Seward. They go quarterback sneak. Salyer, did he get in? He got in. Touchdown, Seward Blue Jays. On the quarterback run.
He only needed to make about 4 inches, I think. So not too much difficulty there on the old high school tush push.
Yeah. Did they do that?
Yeah.
They did?
That's sort of, kind of a quarterback sneak, I guess was. The old school was quarterback sneak.
Yeah. So the extra point is coming up to give Seward a 1-point lead. Early, just 2 seconds in once again of this second quarter. Class B playoffs, round number 1. Snap good, holds good, kicks on it. Had pretty good pressure from Campbell. Nope, it's good. 7-6 ball game. We are back with the kickoff coming up from Seward in just a moment. Kicks 96-1.
The pickup that altered the truck landscape forever continues to power ahead. Wagner Ford has the legendary Ford F-Series lineup that's been America's best-selling truck for over 40 years. With muscular new styling, new and improved engines, best-in-class max towing and max payload, the new F-150 is tougher, smarter, and even more capable. Test drive your next vehicle at Wagner Ford in downtown McCook.
You're gonna save when you buy a car from us today.
At Horizon Bank, they believe banking should feel personal and powerful. Whether you're opening your first savings account or financing your dream home, their friendly team is there to help every step of the way. From checking and savings to loans for the life's biggest moments, they've got you covered. Visit them at 312 West 1st in McCook or horizonbankne.com and experience a community bank that puts people first. Horizon Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, your goals, your passion.
Rich Lance back here, Carl 2 at Seward 7-6. Hey, it's just 1 touchdown. Let's get right back to it.
Yeah, that's how this game's going to be. It's just not going to be it's going to be a back and forth thing, and here we go.
Yep, kickoff is coming up. We'll see Pullman and Campbell's kind of playing up a little bit, and boy, it's a pooch kick. Somebody got to get on top of it. I didn't think it was Brody Anthony. It's I think 55.
Trey Tiller.
Or Trey Tiller. Sorry, Trey that time.
Yeah, smart job by Trey to grab that thing. It was
Christmas. Wow. It was close.
Yeah. Man, we ought to know about that. We've done it to other teams this year
right.
all year. So.
Exactly right. 7-6 ball game. It's early once again here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, and I don't know if the wind kind of feels like it's come up instead of gone down tonight, and that may play a part of this game before it's said and done.
You can kind of tell in our microphones a little bit. You can kind of tell it is breezy up here in our press box. We're way up in the air as well. So, Trenton Riley back out there, Tristan Campbell, Gabe Roberts in for with Tate Schaefer out with a knee injury. They'll give out to Campbell between the tackles and maybe got a few yards between the tackles. Maybe a few will bring us 2nd and 8.
Yeah, tough sledding there that time, and Seward may have made a little bit of adjustment towards the inside there, but hey, 2.5, 3 yards, we'll take that. First down.
Apologize, folks, on our Kicks Night radio coverage. I got a couple of notes that we weren't on. We were on our YouTube channel. We're fine, but on the radio coverage, it's like trying to manage 2 things and call a game is a little difficult sometimes. So, gain of 3 for Campbell brings up 2nd and 7. But thank you very much once again for letting us know. But the YouTube channel is going strong. We got 269. We're going to close and hopefully get 300 in isolation. We got a flag in the play because Campbell that time could be a false start against McCook most likely, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but
Yep, it is a false start. Boy, halftime score down at Bartley. Sam Knowles trying to find things to talk about. Southwest 60, Lewis 6 at halftime.
Wow. That good old 6-man football.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. So the backing up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and about 12 for that first down.
Those are penalties we do not need to get behind the chains.
Try to get some other scores. Class B going on as well. Scott over Garing 42-zip. Waverly 21-0 against Northwest. Bennington 21-0 against Plattsmouth. Shotgun set for Trenton Riley on 2nd and 12. They'll get off to Campbell between the tackles to about the 31-yard line. Pick up 3 yards in the play and bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, like I said, that penalty, the play before really hurts you. It gets behind the chains, and I don't know, see if we can roll Trenton out here and maybe find Miles or Ty or Asher out in pass pattern.
Lincoln standing by over Gretna East 3-0. Gretna and Norris are tied at 7. Scottsbluff, York haven't started yet. Nothing on Pius and Elkhorn North in that one. Class B scores of interest. Bicycle trips right with shotgun set for Trenton Riley. Against a 3-man front on 3rd and 9. Second quarter down 1-7-6. Rolls the pocket out. He's got a room to run. To the sideline. Going to be. Was the inbounds? No. It was caught, but out of bounds. Is that Miles?
Yes.
Yes, Miles Pullman right about the past the marker. Incomplete pass. I almost thought Trenton was going to take off.
He should have. They had 10, 12 yards ahead of him. Clear and free, but.
So punting situation.
Yeah, punting situation, get him pinned back here, and then come play some stout defense, and we'll be all right. Yep.
Again, the Bison with some injuries. Tate Schaefer, boy, looked really kind of tough when being helped up field, and Spencer Steinbeck, hopefully, is that Spencer right there, I think, at the 40?
Yeah, he's got white tape around his ankle there. He looks like he's trying to give her a go on the sideline there, so we'll see.
I don't think you're going to keep that guy out at all. As kicked by Pullman, kind of end over end, take a bounce, and guess what? It doesn't take a McCook bounce like it took a Seward bounce last time, and Trey Tiller will grab it about the 44-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Miles, that one just come off his foot a little funny there, and pretty good field position for Seward. See what our defense can, see if they can stand up to the occasion here.
All right, it's back to work once again for the Bison defense. Got to get after it. And once again, shotgun set for Sellier. He has Else right behind him. Pistol look, receivers both sides. Brown is Green's the H-back. Play action with some pressure. Throws the pocket out.
There you go!
Picked up. Oliver Corbett steps in front of the receiver. That time lands at about the 44, and the Bison get their second turnover.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping there, to get Oliver out in that flat. He's long, lanky, and perfect coverage out there on that little almost like a screen play out there, I think. But great job by Oliver Corbett.
We were a little worried about Oliver earlier because he said kind of hit his head. He was down here shaking up last drive and everything, but boy, the big fella stepped in front of the pass nicely.
Yeah, the replay there, he played that pass. He played coverage perfect. He was undercut the guy, and he actually caught the ball.
We give Oliver crap about that. He's had a dynamite season, no question. iPro set for the Bison ball, the far side, hash off the pick. 9:43 left before the half, 7-6 Seward. It's going to the counter. Tristan Campbell picks his way. Going to move that pile to about the 41. Picked up 3 yards, and this will bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I wish they got to stop this pile pushing. That's how people are getting hurt out there with these knees and that, getting rolled up on. But good, tough run by Tristan. 3 yards and a cloud of turf, I guess.
We played on turf this year more than ever.
75% of the time, probably. On away games anyway. But
some people keep asking me, is Weiland ever going to turf? And there's no way.
I hope not.
I don't see it. First of all, it costs a ton.
Yeah, I like the natural grass.
Ball the far side hash is Corbett, the tight end, shifts from right to left. He's kind of the lone tight end now with Roberts playing in the backfield. 2nd and 7. It's going to be Campbell inside. Tristan getting a lot of carries about the 36-yard line. Picked up 5. This will bring up a big 3rd and 2 for the Bison offense right here.
Yeah, I think those quick hitters are working pretty good too. The counters are working as long as we can get the patience and find the crease. But those quick hitters have really worked well tonight.
And that's what worked when Tate Schaefer was in there, and he's no longer in there, so we don't have that alternate to go along with Campbell.
Yeah, I think Gabe would be able to handle it too if need be.
Yeah. If you ask Gabe, he probably says, "Hey, I'm fast. Just let me show you." Twin receivers near side, 3rd and 2 for the Bison at the Seward 36, down 1, 8:15 left in the half. It's going to be Campbell isolation. And they took his legs out from under him from that time. Dove his way. He's going to be short of the first down. Lands by about a yard.
Yeah, I don't know if that was really the greatest spot, but they did really chopped his pins out there right off the get-go. And, we got everybody hobbling around. I know it's late in the season, but wow.
That's
Trey.
Trey's out there, and he's hobbling a little bit. Yeah.
A lot of times it's just your guys that are stepping on you. That's the bad part when you're an offensive lineman.
Bison going to go for it, 4th and 1. Receivers both sides, Pullman and Junker. Ball right smack dab in the middle of the field. Campbell, 4th and 1, and the quarterback sneak, and will take it himself. And let's see where they mark it.
boy, it's... Ugh.
Well, this guy didn't mark. That's a terrible spot, I think. But, man, he had a good second surge there. I really just don't think they gave him a very good spot on that. I thought he was, I thought he was about the 34, a little past the 34. But.
They're going to bring the chains in for the far side. Yeah, I think he got a rotten spot, too.
Yeah, I think they're about a couple feet off there. But, yeah, it's hard to, as an official, it's hard to see in all that mess. But
stretch chains and we're short. Yep, short. Oh, boy, McCook had something going there, but just short on that 4th and 1. So now Seward will get the ball back at their own 35-yard line. 7:31 left in the half. Bison defense going to come back at it.
Yep, we're, I think they've proven they can step up to the occasion here a little bit and get the job done. So
nice job, Carl. He really zoomed in on that on our YouTube channel, and it was short, but just by about a ball, length of a football. So, Blue Jays get it back. 1st and 10, 34-yard line. Bison defense got to come up big. Twin receivers left. Shotgun set once again for Case and Sellier. It's going to be Else between the tackles, trying to bounce it outside. Corbett from behind. Campbell came up for run support as well. They're going to mark it about the 39-yard line. Picked up 5 yards in the play. 4 to 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Ollie had containment on that. And he could have crashed down a little harder, but Tristan came up from his safety position and blew that up pretty decent.
So 2nd and 5, clock running, and both teams have all 3 timeouts. Another pick would be great right here. McCook has got 2 turnovers once again on the opening kickoff, recovering that, and one just on the last drive on an Oliver Corbett pick. Shotgun set once again for Sellier. It's going to be Else between the tackles. Bison's nice job at that time. That was Cole Walter.
Yep,
and about the 40-yard line, a short gain of 1.
Yep.
It's to bring up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, good job initially by Simon grabbing his legs, and then Cole Walter coming in to help him out. And, good job.
So big 3rd and 3. Bison going to stop here. Would have plenty of time for a good drive right before the half. Of course, get the ball, begin the 3rd quarter, down 1, 7-6. As Sellier looked things over, stopped, looked at the bench, get a new play. The H-back Green's on the left side, little bunt set far side. Going to be Else going right side. He didn't get it. He got a yard, and that was about it. Cole Walter once again, Simon Garcia again.
Same couple there, duo there on the tackles. Good job by Simon and Cole both. Really good job.
It's 4th, and it's a good 2 yards, 2 and a quarter maybe.
Yeah, I think you watch the hard count here.
And they call timeout. Don't jump off sides right here. Shotgun set in 4th and 2. Make them burn a timeout, or maybe you get a delay game. I'm not sure. They're going to pooch kick it. Yep. He stepped back. It's going to be a short kick. McCook had nobody back.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, finally, we're going to bounce to go away for crying out loud. 30-yard line. So the Bison defense, nice job that time.
I think McCook has seen that on film, because we looked like we had it kind of covered as a punt, even though they weren't in punt formation. But that must have shown up on film somewhere.
Boy, I see Spencer Steinbeck. He's gimping, but boy, the big fella's giving it a good go here. Once again on the defensive side.
Sometimes things like that gets that internal fire moving pretty good, and can change how your outlook is on the game. At the beginning.
Okay, Bison at 5:32 left before the half, down 1-7-6, and all 3 timeouts to boot. Let's see what McCook can do. Again, without Tate Schaefer, their starting fullback, who went out of the game with an injury. Gabe Roberts playing back there now, and really making. And we see Eli Smith, who got a lot of playing time in the last couple of games.
Unbalanced.
Yep, a twin receivers far side. In the eye, it's going to be Tristan Campbell trying to go inside, bounce it outside. Good cover, good fill that time by Seward, and no gain in the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Seward strung that one out pretty good, and there was no. They kept their level the same. There was no gaps there for Tristan to run through.
My good buddy Greg Tetley is filling in on me on some scores as well. Juanita Palisade has their season coming to an end. Coach Geyer, Coach Freggs, they had a nice season. They were banged up with some injuries toward the end, 58-14. Once again with Red Cloud in that one. All right, the Bison 2nd and 10 offensively under the 5-minute mark, and all 3 timeouts. 20 receivers here in front of us. In the eye once again with Roberts and Campbell. 3-man Seward front, and we're going to have timeout McCook. I think, Bison going to burn a timeout. That's okay. We're back to Seward coming up here shortly on Kicks 96.1.
Behavioral health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children, including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
Oh, don't you worry. It'll be here before you can say, wow, it's cold. Both Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your Carrier dealer in McCook, can get your heating system in shape this fall, so it's ready to warm you when, wow, it's cold. Need a new unit? Carrier gas furnaces offer a model to suit every need, and each passes the legendary Carrier 100% run testing for quality and reliable performance. Learn more about Carrier furnaces at both Plumbing, Heating, and Air, 1005 East C Street, McCook.
Other scores, Scott over Gehring 42-0 at the 4th. Waverly 28-0 over Northwest. Winner of this game will play the winner of that game. Bennington 27-0 over Plattsmouth. Gretna East over Lincoln Standing Bear 7-3. Gretna over Norris 14-10. A little surprise there. Bison have a 2nd and 10 after the timeout. They got 2 left, 4:44 left in the half. Motion man on the near side's Ty Junker. And back in the eye. That was slow development play as Riley looking to throw. Steps up, trying to get out of a pressure situation. It's going to be sacked.
Come on.
It is going to be a sack. Yeah, that went on for a while. And it's going to be a loss of 2 yards in the play and bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's getting just a little crazy with the lateness of those.
Yeah, it was the beginning of the game where there were whistles. And the play wasn't even close to being stopped.
Right, yeah.
And now they're letting it go on a little bit more when it should be stopped.
Yeah, it got a little crazy there.
York and Scottsbluff, that's a Bearcat Stadium. That's at 8 o'clock kickoff. I'm really interested because Scottsbluff quarterback Nate Kelly is out for that game. We saw how dangerous he was against us. He is not playing because of an injury. Yeah. So the Bluffs, we'll see how they do. Trips from McCook, far side, 3rd and 11. Shotgun set for Riley. 3-step drop, looking downfield. Pass going to be complete. Caught, 1st down. Great pass, great catch that time on a crossing route. Coming back for it was Miles Pullman that time.
Yeah, pretty a long developing play there, but the line did a great job keeping protection for Trenton. And, nice little 12, 15-yard in by Miles and a good pitch and catch.
3:46 left. Bison get a new set of downs. 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. 2 timeouts left. 7-6 ball game. Low-scoring game here at Concordia College. Blue Jays and the Bison both at 7-2 in first-round Class B playoffs. Twin receivers here. Left, back of the eye once again. Riley under center on 1st and 10. And it will be toss pitch to Campbell. Cuts it back away. He ran a roadblock, got out of one. He might have picked up one before the push there. It'll bring up second and 9.
Yeah, it looks like McCook's going to an unbalanced line a little bit there, kind of shifting into it, and it's really not surprising Seward any here at all. But
looks like I'm watching the old 70s Dallas Cowboys out there with that offensive line shift that they used to do back in the day.
Yeah, they're trying to get a little extra manpower on one side and overpower, but Seward's doing a good job of combating it.
Bison running game, once again, has been stymied a little bit lately. Roberts will split out here, receiver here near side. Twin receivers far side. As Campbell alone with Riley. Shotgun set on 2nd and 10. Fake the give. Riley's going to run. He got tripped up and can't escape. No gain on the play, bring us a 3rd down.
I think that was going to be kind of an RPO, and I think they had Asher sitting out at the side just kind of waiting, but pressure get to Trenton too quick for anything to develop there.
Reminder, Coaches Coffee Club in the morning, live and direct from the Scoop. West 10th Street in McCook. We'll recap this game, the rest of the Class B playoffs, and look ahead to next week as well. Recapping Lady Bison volleyball. Head coach Trevor Hoynes, tough loss for them last night against Lincoln Standing Bear. We got a ton of volleyball, district volleyball on our around the area. 2 games on our High Plains radio station. We'll take a look at that tomorrow as well. 8 o'clock from the Scoop. 3rd and 11 from McCook as we approach 2 minutes left before the half. 3 wide. Shotgun set for Riley. 3-step drop, looking, good protection, screen to Campbell, 40, 45, and not get out of that swarm at about the 45. Picked up 5 yards and to bring up 3rd down, and Seward will burn their first time out to save some time.
Yeah, good safe call there. I mean, that's something McCook has not done much this year is throw that screen pass. But, yeah, we wanted to keep the clock rolling, but Seward called timeout here.
Quick break. We're back to Seward coming up here in Concordia College in just a moment. Kicks 96-1.
Deviney Chrysler Jeep and Ram in McCook wants you to remember that they have a great selection of new or pre-owned cars and pickups. Also, Honda and Yamaha motorcycles and ATVs with a great state-of-the-art service and parts department. Deviney Motors also have the steel line of chainsaws, string trimmers, edgers and blowers, and all the attachments you would want. Deviney Motors, 401 East B Street in McCook. Remember, it's not a deal unless it's a Deviney deal. Guts, glory, Ram. Paradise Spa Cook Bison Sports. They invite you to stop in and see all the new hot tubs and make your yard into a vacation destination. Financing is available. Paradise Spas also has a large selection of chemicals and accessories. Stop on by and see them today at Paradise Spas, 210 West 3rd Street, McCook, Nebraska. A proud sponsor of McCook Bison Athletics.
Rich Lance Carl back here at Concordia College. Minute 53 left at 7-6. Seward a 1-point lead. Bison missed the extra point. We'd have a tie ball game, and McCook will have to punt this ball away on 4th and 6. And now we just need to see a Miles Pullman boom right here, don't we?
Yeah, it'd be nice to get pin him down here. You know, make him go quite a ways. I don't know that this offense is a super duper fast working offense. So yeah, get him down here a ways.
Miles back at his own 30, not a lot of pressure. Kick is end over end and caught on the fly about the 23. Else trying to maneuver in the Bison. Covered up not too bad. Gained about 5 yards, about the 29-yard line. Not too bad.
Yeah, now the Bison just got to be, stay in their lanes and stick with their assignments here on this 2-minute drill from Seward.
Got to say a big hello. Die-hard Bison fans, Mark and Tony Worley. They are diehards. They have been listening, watching on the YouTube channel for years and years and years. We know Mark back and selling cars back in good old McCook, Nebraska back in the day. Hope they're doing fine. Minute 44 left. Seward has it 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Up 1. Shotgun set once again for Salyer. Else behind him. Pistol look. H-back to the left side of the field. Salyer will throw. Screen far side complete. 35. Escape to tackle. Close to a 1st down on the far side of the field. That was Sagehorn that time to the marker. It's either 2nd and inches or 1st and 10, and they're going to
measure this, I think.
Yep, because it's that close.
I'm right on the line here, and I would say they are 3 inches short.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it.
No, they're going to give him 1st down. I think they're crazy, but...
Thanks to all of our great sponsors, our Wagner Ford, Wagner Chevy drive to the game. Chris and the gang have been great to us all season long. 1st and 10 for Seward as Salyer will throw. Flushes out to left. It's going to run, and the Bison are going to get him for a loss. Nice coverage downfield as Gabe Roberts forced him to go out of bounds. Should be a loss of about at least a yard.
Yeah, good job in the back end there by Tristan and company. Making sure nobody's getting behind him. And I think the wind's probably playing a little bit of a factor on this. What wind there is, I think Seward's going into it.
So 2nd and 11 once again for the Seward offense. With both teams with 2 timeouts left before the half. Salyer back shotgun set with Else. The H-back Green is to the right. Receivers both sides. Low snap going to be Else trying to sweep it here near side. Cut back, trying to cut back lane. And the Bites is stringing out nicely. Picked up 2 yards. Boy, it looked like he ran about 15 yards and gained 2.
There we go.
We got a late flag going to be called against
Seward. Late. They're just like they keep pushing the pile and running late after the whistle, and I think they finally got him pushing Tristan there.
Seward's coaching staff was yelling, and now Seward coach is a little upset about it.
And then I think he was going to call a timeout, but this might buy him a little bit of time here. But
so this will back Seward up, back a bunch, and bring up 2nd and long.
Yeah, I watched, I think it was Simon Garcia on that one. He got turned around, spun around, but he kept his level on the defensive line there and just forced and strung that play out. It was just crazy. He couldn't even see the ball, and he had the whereabouts to stay in his lane.
Receivers both sides for Seward, and Salyer shotgun set. Green, the H-back to the right. Going to be Else, play action. Salyer looking for the deep ball down the middle of the field. He's going to be picked off downfield. Going to be picked by McCook. 30-yard line, gets some blockers, and I think it's going to be Miles Pullman right out of bounds about the 31-yard line. But that's the third turnover of the half against the Blue Jays.
Yeah, just trying to force it down, and McCook, played over the top. They're not going to lay anything behind them, and good job, Miles, on the interception.
So the Bison will get it with 43 seconds. Don't have much, once again, time to deal with in 2 timeouts. So maybe get a home run pass, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know, get too crazy. We get the ball, starting
true.
In the third quarter.
And it's a 1-point game.
Yeah.
We'll get some more. We'll get over the scores.
We still got 2 timeouts each.
Yeah.
So you got to run the ball here. You can't just take a knee or anything like that yet, but just get to halftime. I'd see a nice little quick in or something like that over the middle. And
Campbell and Corbett will line up as a tight end. 3 wide look as Riley looking to throw. Pass going to be short hop Asher Wilson at about the 37-yard line. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, really, they can use the middle of the field here with 2 timeouts, and it'd be kind of cool to see that big old tall Oliver streaking down the
That would
seam
be nice.
there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no question about it. Oliver's got a pick. Turnover on the opening kickoff. Then Corbett came up with a nice pick in the second quarter, and then the interception on the deep ball by Miles Pullman. 7-6 ball game in the second quarter. Late, almost halftime. Just missed extra point by the Bison. That's the difference in the game. As Campbell out of the backfield, making trips formation far side. Shotgun set for Riley. Rolls the pocket out. Roll it. Still rolling. And going to tuck it and run. Got a lot of room over here. And 35, and Trenton's going to put the head down about the 38-yard line. Gain of about 6 yards and bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know what coach is going to do here. If he wants to let the clock run down.
Yeah.
And call a timeout and then kind of do maybe a little mini Hail Mary or something.
I think they're going to let this run out. Nope, not going to run a play. Just be content. 7-6 here at halftime. Yeah, I'm shivering a little bit. It's cold up here. We will, or going to call timeout with a second left. Nope, let it run out. Anyway, halftime's here. 7-6 Seward. Lance and I will talk about that first half coming up in just a moment. Bison Football, Kicks 96.1 on the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel.
Hi, this is Danny with Tobias Dental Care. Have you been told that you need a root canal or an extraction and that you'll have to go out of town to have it done? Dr. Tobias has been doing these procedures for over 25 years, and he may be able to save you from the inconvenience of having to travel out of town. Call us today at 345-1510 or stop by and make an appointment at 411 West 5th Street in McCook. And remember, at Tobias Dental Care, we make it easy for you to smile.
A little hot under the collar? Well, under your roof, Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard want to keep you cool as a cucumber this summer. Call Veteran HVAC 737-5292 and ask about the great deals on new American Standard AC units. Or maybe your current system needs a little work. Call Veteran HVAC and ask about service calls and service plans. Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard, helping you keep your cool. Call today 737-5292 or visit veteranhvac.com.
Decatur Health is hiring advanced practice providers, APRN or physician assistant, to join our team. These positions offer flexible schedules and opportunities to provide care in emergency, inpatient, and outpatient settings. Qualified candidates should have appropriate training, certification, and Kansas licensure or eligibility. Certifications such as BLS, ACLS, PALS, and ATLS are required or must be obtained upon hire. Learn more and apply online at decaturhealth.org/careers.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
At MNB Bank, banking feels like home. Built on trust, powered by community, and designed for you. With hassle-free checking and savings, secure mobile banking, and real support from real people, banking has never been easier. Open your account today. Fast, easy, and 100% local, just like us. MNB Bank, there is a difference. Member FDIC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Rich Barnett, Lance Frazier, Carl Raymond back here. Halftime 7-6. Would you ever imagine the score would be 7-6 at halftime?
I thought it was going to be pretty tight, but I thought maybe a few more points. But really, both teams are doing their job on defense and stopping the other offense's run game, and making them throw. And I think that's the key to the game, and whoever does it best in the second half is probably going to get the victory.
Bison will get the ball to begin the third quarter, come out, get a good drive going, get that lead, huh?
Yep, that's it, and then just burn clock because I don't think Seward's made for 2-minute offense.
There's just been 2 scores, and that's it. Bison scored first, and a Tristan Campbell 5-yard touchdown around the PAT was no good. And then it was Seward coming back with a nice drive, and a Case and Salyer 1-yard touchdown around the PAT was good. And that's it. 2 scores on the board, and that's it.
Yeah, I just hope we can stay healthy here the second half. And taking a little bit of a beating here the first half with 2 guys.
Yeah, Tate Schaefer out with an injury. It was Oliver Corbin was kind of shaking up a little bit. He came, but he stayed in.
And Spencer went out
and
for a little bit.
Steinbrück, yeah.
Had an ankle wrapped and came back in too. So.
But boy, Tate's just the way he was kind of helped off did not look good at all.
No,
so.
and I didn't see him on the sideline there towards half. I don't know if he got help to the locker room or what. But
we need somebody to deliver hot chocolate up here, don't you think?
That'd be all right.
Man, that would be great. But man, I doubt.
Know. Put my Dr. Pepper in the microwave. I don't know.
We'll take a break. Back more halftime here from Seward and Concordia College coming up next on Kicks 96.1.
At the Community Hospital Rehabilitation Center, we don't just have a team, we have a family. Your recovery is a group effort tailored to get you back to the life you love, be it work, play, or passion. We pool our expertise to craft a treatment that's uniquely yours. Healing hands and hearts that understand. That's us. Join our community of care at the Community Hospital Rehabilitation Center in McCook or at Frontier County Physical Therapy in Curtis.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today, because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
Nebraska Land Tire and McCook can take care of your tires. Well, obviously. But did you know they do more?
Like what?
Factory maintenance, brakes, alignment, batteries, shocks, AC, cooling systems, belts, hoses, time belts, transmission service,
starters, power steering, alternators, oil service, bearings, mufflers, suspension, tires, struts, custom wheels, tune-ups, filters, fuel injection.
And support after the sale.
Wow, they really do have everything.
Yep, if it has rubber and rolls, Nebraska Land Tire can take care of it. Open Monday through Saturday, West B Street, McCook.
When the time comes to honor a life well lived, trust the compassionate care of Carpenter Breland Funeral Home. We offer complete funeral services, custom monuments, and the dignity of an on-site crematory, all handled with respect and personal attention, because every life deserves to be remembered. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home in McCook, celebrating life one family at a time.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
There's a new buzz in McCook about a place that's pizza heaven, and everyone's raving about their unbeatable buffet bonanza. Picture this: unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert every day from 11:30 to 1:30, plus Monday and Wednesday nights from 5 to 7. Mouth-watering, right? And then you think, where do I sign up? Head to your McCook Pizza Hut on North Highway 83. Visit pizzahut.com for more information.
The pickup that altered the truck landscape forever continues to power ahead. Wagner Ford has the legendary Ford F-Series lineup that's been America's best-selling truck for over 40 years. With muscular new styling, new and improved engines, best-in-class max towing and max payload, the new F-150 is tougher, smarter, and even more capable. Test drive your next vehicle at Wagner Ford in downtown McCook.
You're gonna save, save, save when you buy a car from us today.
Looking for a bank that really gets you? Welcome to Horizon Bank, your local partner for all things financial. With With checking, savings, CDs, and loans tailored to your goals, they make managing your money easy. Best of all, their friendly team makes you feel right at home. See them at 312 West 1st in McCook or HorizonBankNE.com. Horizon Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender built around you.
Behavioral health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children, including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
Oh, don't you worry. It'll be here before you can say, wow, it's cold. Both Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your carrier dealer in McCook, can get your heating system in shape this fall, so it's ready to warm you when, wow, it's cold. Need a new unit? Carrier Gas Furnaces offer a model to suit every need, and each passes the legendary Carrier 100% run testing for quality and reliable performance. Learn more about Carrier Furnaces at Bowles Plumbing, Heating, and Air, 1005 East C Street, McCook.
Devaney Motors on East Beach Street in McCook is your authorized dealer for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Honda, Yamaha, and still, where else can you buy a new Ram pickup or a car, a motorcycle or ATV, a chainsaw, leaf blower, lawn and garden equipment at the same place? It's all at Devaney Motors on East Beach Street in McCook. Remember, it's not a deal unless it's a Devaney deal. Paradise Spas in McCook is a proud sponsor of McCook Bison Sports. They invite you to stop in and see all the new hot tubs and make your yard into a vacation destination. Financing is available. Paradise Spas also has a large selection of chemicals and accessories. Stop on by and see them today at Paradise Spas, 210 West 3rd Street, McCook, Nebraska. A proud sponsor of McCook Bison Athletics.
Rich back here at Seward, halftime 7-6, Seward by 1. Other Bison sports news, of course, last night in a game heard live at Kicks 96.1, Lincoln Standing Bear knocked McCook out of the sub-districts with a 3-set win. Head coach Trevor Hoynes is going to join us tomorrow on the Coach's Coffee Club, kind of recap a little bit last night and the entire season. They had a lot of good highlights. Talk to us after the ball game. And Lincoln Standing Bear on film looked tall, and they definitely had some size and some big-time hitters.
On film, they look tall, and when they walked in the gym, they are tall. And we knew they were pretty athletic. We knew if maybe we could get them, get some. We didn't serve receive real great. If we could have served receive, they do make some service errors, but we kind of made too many service errors and struggled in serve receive tonight. And when you throw a free ball to a fast offensive team with that type of athlete on the outside, it makes it tough. And credit to them, they played a really good game. So, but yeah, it was it just didn't go our way tonight, and that's kind of how it goes sometimes at volleyball. You just kind of get in a funk, and we just got in a funk in serve receive and couldn't get out of it.
Still, you love this team. You love the season. You had a lot of highlights. Won your own invite this year. You play a heck of a schedule out west. The Southwest Conference, tougher than nails. Still got to be really happy about the way your girls went through the season.
Yeah, I think I think we finished 16 and 15 on the year, and it seems like I always go back to this is the first winning record McCook's had since Coach Potoff was playing, I think. So her senior year. So we're moving in the right direction, and a big part of that's our senior group. Kind of pushed us that way. They're a group that came in with me when they were freshmen. I was first year here, and progressively we've got better as a group, and that's a credit to those girls that pushing each other.
Good to talk to Coach Hoynes. Always been kind to us and had a great season. I got a lot of highlights. Got a good group coming back next year. Speaking of volleyball, we got district volleyball tomorrow. Our game on the Hawk will have Dundee County Stratton hosting Crawford. Crawford, their assistant coach is Joanne Neal, former McCook High School grad. Teaching and coaching at Crawford. I caught up with Joanne last night. She's enjoying Crawford High School and enjoying coaching. They've had a pretty good season. They get ready for DCS coming up tomorrow.
I do, yes. This is my first year coaching with the high school team, and it was my second year. I also did junior high, and so it was a very exciting time to be able to do that. And I really enjoy coaching with Michelle Osmotherly, the head coach, but I do love it up here in Northwest Nebraska. Nothing beats Southwest Nebraska, though. So someday maybe I'll venture back towards home a little bit, but.
Okay, you heard it. You heard it here, folks. You heard it right there. We got it on record. One day they come back home. So, does Mom and Dad know? You've told them this about this, right?
Yes, I have. They encouraged me a lot to come back home. They might not admit it, but I think they miss me a little bit.
I bet they do. I know they do. You bet. Let's talk about this volleyball team. Not a bad season at all. 18-11. You make a district final. Talk about it. It's been a great season for this bunch, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. It's been really great. Our team has grown a lot from last year. They went from only having 12 girls in total and having very few even being able to play JV games. And so this is great. We have 20 girls out for volleyball, and so we were able to have just a different atmosphere for practice and competitions. We have a very large freshman class that came up from junior high, and they were very competitive and athletic. So that was super exciting for both Michelle and I to see that come through. And we were just really hopeful all season long would be a great success. And honestly, these girls, they work really hard. And we have a great group of seniors, too, that have been great leaders in that aspect as well, which makes a huge difference, as many people know, on a team. So, but yeah, we have some great girls on our team. They execute well. They're very skillful. They're also very coachable and have grown a lot this year. So it's great that they made it to the district finals, even with it being with wild card points. So it's very exciting.
I was going to say the Hay Springs game for that sub-district title didn't go as much as what you guys wanted it to go. Is that right?
No, it didn't, which, of course, that's how sports go. Usually we see them quite often in a lot of the tournaments and in season play. And so similar to how back in the day when I played for McCook, you have those people you might beat during this season. When it comes down to sub-districts, that's when everything counts for everything. So, but that's okay. We fought really hard. We did really great things. But kudos to Hay Springs. They have a great team. They have a great set of girls. But yeah, so we still won a set during that time, and they did very well and competed all the way to the end, which is what we asked of them, which is great.
Let's talk about some of the players that are going to get called out a lot against DCS. Who are or some of you have some juniors play, you have some seniors, so a little bit mixture of some from a couple of different classes, don't you?
We do, yeah. We have girls from every grade that play. Most of our starters are from that freshman class, but one of our top hitters is Peyton Osmotherly. She comes out. She's our outside hitter. She's consistent, she's reliable, and she does have a strong passion for the game. We also have a couple great middles. Our senior middle, Kesslyn Vogel, her energy on the court just oozes with excitement, and she really gets her team going. And then our other middle is Ada Norman, and she is a powerhouse. She's very coachable, and she does what she's asked. She's willing to just go out there and do her best, which is really great. So that's what we ask of our players.
Bet you didn't know it, but I'm related to the Normans. Erin is one of my relatives. Once again, I haven't talked to Erin in a while, but found out I'm sure they'll be down for the game. But that Norman family's got some pretty good athletes in that family.
Yes, they do. Yeah, you're right. No, that's awesome. They're actually my neighbors, too. So I know the Normans really well. They're a great bunch, but I'm sure they'll be excited to see you on Saturday.
Looking forward to a great matchup. DCS, I'm sure you and the coaches have watched some film. Your thoughts on facing this Tigers team coming up at their place on Saturday?
Yes, they're super competitive. They have some really great athletes. They have some height on them. And so, yes, we've watched some film. We prepped today in practice. And so, but like you said, they're very competitive. They've played against some really great teams down there in Southwest Nebraska as well. And so we're excited for this matchup. We don't necessarily see this sort of competition all year round. So this is super exciting for us to be able to compete alongside of them and let the girls go head-to-head for the chance to get to state.
Good to talk to Joanne Neal, former Bison alum, now assistant coach at Crawford. She'll be on the sidelines as her team faces Dundee County Stratton in that D2 district final. 103.9 the Hawk coverage. Mark Cersei's over there for that. That's 2:30 start. It took about 2:35. Start about 3 o'clock. We'll have the Southwest Elgin Public Pope John matchup on Kicks 96.1. And that's a pregame start about 2:05, 2:30 with the start time. Take a break. Halftime just about over. 7-6 Seward. Get some more score updates on other games. That's coming up here shortly. Plus the second half as well. Next on Kicks 96.1.
Hi, this is Danny with Tobias Dental Care. Have you been told that you need a root canal or an extraction and that you'll have to go out of town to have it done? Dr. Tobias has been doing these procedures for over 25 years, and he may be able to save you from the inconvenience of having to travel out of town. Call us today at 345-1510 or stop by and make an appointment at 411 West 5th Street in McCook. And remember, at Tobias Dental Care, we make it easy for you to smile.
A little hot under the collar? Well, under your roof, Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard want to keep you cool as a cucumber this summer. Call Veteran HVAC 737-5292 and ask about the great deals on new American Standard AC units. Or maybe your current system needs a little work? Call Veteran HVAC and ask about service calls and service plans. Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard, helping you keep your cool. Call today 737-5292 or visit veteranhvac.com.
At Decatur Health Radiology, the 3D mammography truck brings breast imaging directly into our community. This mobile service provides screening mammograms that may help detect early breast changes. Imaging results are reviewed by board-certified radiologists and shared with providers as part of patient care. By hosting the mobile unit, Decatur Health supports local access to important breast health screenings. Learn more about upcoming 3D mammography truck visits at decaturhealth.org.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
At M&B Bank, banking feels like home. Built on trust, powered by community, and designed for you. With hassle-free checking and savings, secure mobile banking, and real support from real people, banking has never been easier. Open your account today. Fast, easy, and 100% local, just like us. M&B Bank, there is a difference. Member FDIC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Life throws you a curveball or you find yourself on the bench, Community Hospital Physical Therapy steps up to the plate. Whether you're aiming for a home run, tackling the workday, or chasing after grandkids, our team is here to coach you back to peak performance. With cutting-edge treatments like dry needling, blood flow restriction, and cupping, we're not just about recovery, we're about your victory. Get back in the game with us. Visit us at Community Hospital Rehabilitation Center in McCook or Frontier County Physical Therapy in Curtis.
Rich Lance back here at Seward. Halftime 7-6. Some other scores, updates once again from Class B first we can tell you about. Oh, there we go. Get that. Omaha Skutt defeats Gering 49-7. Waverly, Oliver Northwest, halftime 35-zip. Bennington, halftime 41-zip over Plattsmouth. Gretna East over Lincoln Standing Bear 13-9 at halftime. Gretna over Norris. That is a surprise there. 21-17 in that one. Scottsbluff early lead against York 7-0 in the first quarter. Lance, we talked about how we heard through the grapevine. I heard they were kind of talking about Nate Kelly, quarterback for Scottsbluff, who was dynamite against McCook, is not playing in that game, is out with an injury. And wondering where Scottsbluff was that offense is going to come from.
Yeah, he's 75-80% of that offense, and as they go, or he goes, they go, and wow, that's just that'd be a bad deal.
But the Bearcats at Bearcat Stadium, York had to go out there last week to end the regular season. They got to turn around and go out there in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a bad thing about Class B. You know, not that many teams, and yeah, they just get the opportunity presents itself to replay somebody pretty easy.
Pius over and Elkhorn at North are scoreless in the first quarter. Final scores in the six-man Red Cloud over Juanita Palisade 58-12. Southwest, they roll over Lewiston 60-6. Rough Riders should face SEM. They'll face SEM and host SEM. That'll be a rematch from the regular season. SEM over Potter Dick 62-14. Sam Knoll had the coverage on 101.1 KFNF. Wallace over Hampton 38-20. Some of the eight-man scores we have Hitchcock County Twin Looper in a battle over in Trenton on 103.9. The Hawk Mark Cersei over the cover in that. The 16-10 Falcons at the half in that one. Earlier, Mark over at Benkelman, Dundee County Stratton. It was a slow start for the Tigers, but got things rolling. They win 50. They scored 52 unanswered points in that one. 52-8 the final in that one. They'll get another home game coming up again next week. Cedar Catholic over Hershey 48-0 in Class C2. Kearney Catholic over Boone Central 14-7. C1 scores Sidney over Pierce, 21-14. Fort Calhoun, Gothenburg had a lead early. Fort Calhoun over the Swedes, 20-13 to win that one. And Aurora, how about Aurora leads Central City 21-7 at halftime?
Wow. That kind of blows them brackets up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Wow. Boy, the Huskies, we saw, of course, we will never forget that night at Aurora High School for that one.
Fantastic game. I mean, it really was. It was a weird game, but we won it. But we knew the Aurora was going to be pretty tough.
Man, that was a wild game we had with the Huskies back in the day. But they are up 21-7 over Central City. They're at halftime. They put, they never put the 3 minutes. We're about ready to go, and Bison will get the football first, Lance.
Yeah, let's have some more of what we had in the first half, really. I mean, the first 2 or 3 drives were kind of, I don't know, we're all no rhythm, officials stop and play, but once they settled down, pretty good football game, back and forth, and then I just think whoever can establish the run the best is probably going to come out on top.
Yep, and McCook's, they got their chances. They are right in the thick of things. 3 Seward turnovers in that first half.
Yeah, I think McCook was making Seward do some things that they're not used to doing and out of their comfort zone, but that's what you need to do.
As the Blue Jays will tee this thing up, we will see Aiden Siebert kick it off, and that means Tristan Campbell and Miles Pullman. Actually, we're going to see Pullman and Ty Junker are back, and they've got Tristan Campbell as an up man along with Oliver Corbett as well. How about that one kickoff we saw earlier after the it was way short, and we just about didn't recover.
Yeah, that was they almost McCooked us on that one.
Exactly right. We've done that many times. On teams, that's for sure. Again, Tate Schaefer hurt in the game, did not come back. Don't expect him back. But the rest, Oliver Corbett's done a good job out there. Got dinged up a little bit. Spencer Steinbeck as well. Kicked to the far side of the field. Going to be Miles has it at the 15, 20, 25. Trying to go outside. Got some room a little bit, and he'll be out of bounds about the 26, 27-yard line. 1st and 10, McCook. First series of the third quarter. Bison trailer by 0.76.
Yeah, Cook got the ball, and actually they're gonna have the wind in the fourth quarter too. So let's see if we can get something going.
If it comes down to a kick or something like that, you never know.
You know, even punting the ball with field position and that wind. You know.
Yep, that's true too. All right, Trey Tiller can bring it out. He got dinged up a little bit, but he's out there as well. That offensive line's done some good things tonight. Double tight end set. Eli Smith getting more snaps with Gabe Roberts now in your backfield as your fullback with Campbell behind him. Receivers both sides. It's going to be Campbell left side, a counter. Boy, he's hit backfield, lost a couple of yards. Going to be a 3-yard loss. Penetration that time by Stewart up front.
Yeah, I'm guessing Stewart probably made some adjustments at halftime on what their reads and takes are on that. They seen that counter, and the guy just slips in behind it and makes the tackle.
2nd and 13, not the start you wanted to see. Back at about the 25-yard line. And Waverly is rolling. They'll await the winner of this game coming up. They'll host that game at Waverly no matter what happens in this game. Bites come out with twins receivers right with Pullman and Junker. Wide out to the far side of the field is Gabe Roberts. They'll run inside. Gabe knows it's going to be a little flare pass now here outside to Junker. Ty trying to use a block from Miles Pullman. Maybe picked up 2 yards on the play. That's about it. Brings up 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's something we haven't seen much this year, and I thought we probably would see some more of it with the RPO game, run pass option, and just a little bit slow developing there, but I think that's something that might work.
3rd and long, underway. Series number 1 for either team here in the third quarter from a chilly Seward, Nebraska tonight. A lot of stocking hats, mittens, gloves. Of course, did I bring any of that? Heck no. Did I bring a thing?
We brought Halloween candy. That's all that matters.
Exactly. I got a hoodie, my favorite hoodie, and that's it. 3rd and 11. Receivers both sides from McCook. As Wilson split out wide, it's me. Play action once again for Riley. Going for the deep ball. He has got a receiver down there, and incomplete pass, and no flag on the play. Boy, the Ty Junker thought there was some contact too and did not get a flag. Incomplete pass. We'll look at that on our replay here a little bit and see if we can see anything.
Yeah, it looked like an arm bar to me in the back of Miles there, but yeah, I don't know. No call, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Junker thought right away, or that was Miles, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Miles that time, he immediately thought he had a little nudge in the back, but no flag. And so a 3 and out. So once again for the Bison offense, they'll have to punt this ball away. Pullman back to kick it inside this 15-yard line.
Yeah, an ideal start, but let's see what our defense can do.
7-6 Seward here in early third quarter. Snap's good. Brings some pressure, and they brought the pressure up the middle that time. Take a bounce. Takes a Seward bounce, and Trey Tiller about the 45. Gosh, the way the ball was spun, I thought for sure it was going to take off and get a good 15-yard bounce, but it didn't.
Yeah, he had some pressure on him there. Probably could have got that kickoff just a little quicker to pretty close to being blocked.
Short field once again for the Blue Jays, 45-yard line. Bison defense had been pretty good that first half. And again, a couple of turnovers have hurt the Blue Jays as well. They'll come out once again, twin receivers to near side. Receiver to the far side, and it's going to be Casey Salyer. Pistol look once again with Else behind him. It's going to be Else inside, bounces it outside. Good field by Tristan Campbell. Wow, was that good pursuit by the senior that time and a gain of 1.
Yeah, that's the fit that McCook's doing. They're tying up everybody up front with the 4 linemen, and linebackers are tying up a couple other guys, and then Tristan's got to fill that void from the safety position, and he does it well.
2nd and 9. Blue Jay offense to go twin receivers far side. Got a receiver right in front of us as well. Picked up by Asher Wilson, 4-man front. Salyer will roll the pocket out with good protections. Can step and run, 45. Trying to get the edge. Got past Corbett, 35, first down. Oliver had a bad angle that time, just couldn't quite wrap him up. And Salyer with good speed, he'll get the first down. They'll move the chains.
Yeah, it's quarterback's got pretty good quickness there. Corbett's not a slow guy, and he got out around the edge of him. So, yeah. Just lost containment on the quarterback there.
1st and 10 Blue Jays to the Bison 33-yard line. Ball on the far side hash. Pretty good coverage that time by the Bison downfield.
Yeah, really good coverage, and just, yeah, like I say, it's just 4 guys up front. It's hard to keep containment for that long.
1st and 10, 33-yard line. Third quarter, 9:35 clock running, 7-6 Seward. Fake the give to Else. Screen here near side, complete. Bison on, missed a tackle out of bounds at about the 29, picked up 4. And that was Ty Junker out here. Just couldn't quite wrap him up that time and escaped. And bring up 2nd at about 7.
Yep, guy gave him a little stiff arm, and I think it was Miles again. But yeah, give him a little stiff arm. But that number 6 is a big dude, and hard to bring down one-on-one.
I'll get those guys. Yeah. Ty's got the one leg. Miles has got the on both legs. Gosh, dang it. Twin receivers to the left. It's going to be Green, the H-back on the left side as well. Bombo, the quarterback, and he was bouncing that thing like a basketball a little bit. And this will be a loss back to the original line of scrimmage, bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's been kind of the story of the game for Seward tonight on offense. I mean, they get something going, and then they kind of, do something like that, or they have a penalty. And I guess really both teams have kind of done that tonight, but probably more Seward than McCook.
Not sure whose fault is that with Nolan Austin, the center, or the quarterback that time. 3rd and 11 after the loss. Pistol look once again, and Garcia, boy, on the far side, just he's trying to time that count up. We're down to 10 on the play clock. As Else, the back, steps back in. Run an option, trying the midline that time. And nice job of the quarterback that time. Reading it well across the 30 to about the 25-yard line. Picked up a nice chunk of change back. But this is going to bring up 4th and about 3, Lance, for that first down.
Yeah, that mesh point, he held that for about 3 seconds. But what McCook needs there, they just need to have some guy just blow that whole thing up while they're doing that. And that'll end that mesh point thing pretty quick.
He and Ellis just kind of ran side by side a little bit and seeing what the defense was back downfield. As it's going to be tipped and broken up, knock it down, or is it picked off?
Picked off.
Well,
which we probably lost field position, but
Miles
you can't blame him for that. No, we got everybody limping.
Yeah, Ty's limping a little bit, but was that Miles?
I think that was Ty that time.
Okay, it was. Okay, yep. Went up for it. Yeah, I was hoping to just knock it down, and so we keep the yardage, but you can't, you get a pick, you get a pick.
Well, if you got it in your hands, the other guy's not catching it. So, I'd rather see that than have a bobble or a tip and then have the other guy catch it. So
that is the 4th turnover against Seward. That's a 3rd interception thrown by Salyer tonight.
Yeah, somebody got their hand up on that.
Yeah.
I didn't really see who it was, but it had to be an inside. That'd be a linebacker, I think, but.
Double tight end step for the Bison, back at it with 8:06 left, down a point, 3rd quarter. It'll be Campbell working its way between the tackles. Got a little room there, 20, 21-yard line. Little wiggle room that time for Tristan. A gain of 6 yards brings up second and about 4.
Yeah, I think the official was the 12th man there. He just couldn't get out of the way because I think Tristan had a line just straight ahead of him, and he had to dodge the official there, the umpire.
So you're saying the official didn't have a screen that time, didn't provide a screen. Got in the way.
He was the screen.
Exactly right. All right, 2nd and 4 for the Bison up to the 21-yard line. 3rd quarter, 7-6. Second series for them here, 3rd quarter. Asher Wilson, the lone wideout here near side. Eli Smith, the tight end on the right. Oliver Corbett left with Gabe Roberts in that backfield with Tristan Campbell. Riley in the center. Campbell again, trying to pick his way. Went right, went left, and maybe picked up a yard. Not much opened up that time. We bring up 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, we were unbalanced at the right again there. I just don't I don't know why we're just can't seem to get anything going with all that power on that side.
That's like 3rd and about 2, they'll call it. Bison got to get to the 25 for the first down. As Campbell went to the sidelines, now he's back out. And try to keep this drive going on 3rd and 2. Bison go shotgun set. Who's in the backfield with Campbell back there? That's not Gabe. It doesn't look like it. Maybe it is. Anyway,
no,
it's
that's Steinbeck.
Yeah, that's right.
They went big power.
Spencer that time on a wildcat look, and that time it was a little unique that time for the Bison. We don't see that all the time. And I said that's Spencer back, the big 57, kind of leading the way.
How would you like to have him coming at you full bore downhill? I don't think I'd want to be in the way either. So
Campbell got the first down and a little bit more. They'll mark it about the 29-yard line. Move the chains, 1st and 10.
Yeah, no messing around on that formation. We're going to see it again.
They're going to stick with it. See what happens. Roberts and Steinbeck to the left.
Tristan's quarterback.
Yeah, he's been a wildcat look once again. And they're going straight power, see what opens up. And, boy, there was nothing really opened up that time. No gain of the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that one, I think, took just a little bit too long for Tristan to get there. And it was there initially. Just somebody come in from behind and got him.
McCook's got all their big guys in that day. They had Eidos, they had Steinbeck, they had Roberts. All their big guys are right there in that play.
Yeah, I think they call that set Air Force One maybe or something. That's pretty big.
Riley will come back into the ball game. A couple of plays that I was kind of like that. It's kind of cool to see. 5:35 left. Clock running 3rd quarter. It's still a 7-6 Seward game. Score updates brought to you by MMB Bank. Twins receivers right. One receiver to the far side of the field is Roberts, and Campbell, the lone setback with Riley. Going to be Tristan between the tackles, trying to spread things out and didn't pick up much. Maybe a yard, and that's about it. Boy, they're inside. Look that time, and a great look that time. 58, Barrett Wiesen, junior tackle inside. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, they're, like I said, I think Seward's probably made a little bit of an adjustment for that inside run game of McCook, but we'll see what Coach Petrosky comes up with to counter it.
3rd and 8 for the Bison, and we'll see what happens as Junker comes here, the wideout to the near side of the field. Pullman will join him. Campbell there makes it trips right once again. Roberts to the right of Trenton Riley on 3rd and 8. Ball on the far side hash against the 4-man front. Riley rolls the pocket. Roberts stays back to help out. Going to look for the deep ball down the sideline. He's got Junker down there.
Oh, you got to throw something there now.
And nothing.
Wowzers. Can't just push him out of bounds, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they called it uncatchable. But Wynn took that one, I think, a little bit on Trenton. But
looking at our replay, kind of almost a wheel route by Junker that time.
He got taken out.
It's 4th and 8, and the Bison will punt this ball away.
Yeah, not much continuity on either side right now.
Yeah. Pullman back at his own 15, about 16-yard line. Seward's got 2 guys back. Else is one of them. And good snap. Not a lot of pressure this time. Not a bad kick. Fair catch called at the 34-yard line.
Pretty good kick into the breeze.
So 1st and 10 Seward, and back for the Bison defense. Back to work with 4:23 left, 3rd quarter. Down a point, 7-6. Well, you look at all the other scores. This is definitely the lowest scoring game of the Class B games so far. Everybody else is scoring points left and right tonight.
But, I think both teams, the strengths of their teams are their front 4 defensive linemen, and I think that's kind of coming to fruition tonight.
Scottsbluff up 13-7 in the second quarter out west. Gretna over Norris 21-17 in that one. Shotgun set for Sellier once again. Low snap at his feet. He'll run it, tuck in and run. Has a little lane and to about the 40-yard line. That looked like we should with a low snap that time. A little bit of penetration. We didn't. And it's a gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something in film they saw with some cutbacks or what, but it seemed like we're pretty tentative of over-pursuing. So, keeping their lanes and then make sure nothing's coming back at you on a reverse.
Pistol look again for Else once again with Salyer with Else right behind him. 3 wide look, twin receiver left. On second, they give him 6. I think it's more like 2nd and 5, or in the neighborhood. Second 4.5. Ball on the far side hash. Bison 4-man fronts. And they'll run the midline once again. Else will get it this time. Cut back lane, bounces off a tackle in the open field, across midfield about the 48-yard line. We couldn't quite wrap him up that time. They'll move the chains. As Gabe Roberts a little slow getting up. He's okay, though. It's 1st and 10, Seward in McCook territory.
Yeah, it's the first time tonight that I've kind of seen us miss an assignment. And I think we're just a little banged up and slowing down a little bit, baby. But, yeah, those are the plays that we have to stay away from.
Shotgun set and Green, the H-back on the left side. Play action. The Salyer will throw. Is tipped and then bobbled and caught. 40, 45, 40, 35, 30. Can't tackle him. Down to the 20-yard line. Man, it was tipped, caught, bumbled, and then caught downfield that time by Colton Green, the H-back. A flag way back where? Where is it?
About the 39-yard line.
Block in the back, maybe?
It could be, yeah.
Yep, it is. Block in the back. That'll negate that thing, thank goodness.
Boy, that was a strange one. That thing hit lots of hands before it got caught.
But all for naught. And to bring up 1st and long for Seward.
Block in the back. Offense.
So, yep, negates that one.
Replay first down.
Again, we'll have more high school football playoff action. We know we'll have one team with Dundee County Stratton coming up next Friday. They'll be at home. Hitchcock County was winning their game, barely 16-10 over Twin Loop, that game in the Hawk. We'll have two teams. Southwest won their game. They'll play SEM at home next week. After the penalty, just makes it really a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11 as Sellier will throw. Look at a little throwback. Going to be Oliver. Going to be actually a little scoop pass, and he got rid of it. He's still going to lose as a Bison push him out of bounds. Boy, Oliver was in his hip pocket that time, but somehow he had a receiver right in front of him. Just got it through at the last second and avoided the sack.
Yeah, it's good to see Oliver just don't hesitate. Go right after him, and he still got the ball off and to the running back, but by that time the rest of the McCook defense kind of got to the ball and got him out of bounds.
And still lost 6 yards. 1st and 11 to 2nd and 17 now. Twin receivers left. Pistol look once again for the Blue Jays. Again, they come up line of scrimmage, take a look, and then they stop and look toward the sideline, get their the final play. 8 on the play clock. Salyer, toss pitch, Else. Nope, that's not Else. That's their back in there with 21. Colton Green, their H back in there this time to about the 49-yard line. They'll pick up a couple of yards back, but this is still going to become 3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd and long, and I imagine they'll see a little RPO pass action here coming. Still 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13. It's not the exact down you want to really be in, so
chance of the Bison.
Another interception here.
Yeah, chance of the Bison defense to get off the field right here. Yeah, that's been four Seward turnovers tonight, 3 picks tonight and a fumble. And the Blue Jays have 10 on the play clock to get this thing off. It's 3rd and 13, or approaching 2 minutes left. 3rd quarter, 1-point Seward lead. Sawyer with throw with some pressure, steps up the pocket. He's going to be sacked. Nice job by Trey Tiller. Tripped him up. It's going to be a loss of about a yard or two, but this will be a punting situation on 4th and long.
Yeah, good job. We brought the pressure that time. We didn't sit back on our heels, and great little trip up there by Trey. So, yep, here we go. We got the ball back again.
Punting situation. How do you pronounce that wide receiver? Volonic, right?
Yeah, Volonic.
Volonic, yeah. Back at his own 32. Junker's back at his own 10. Would love a shank and a half right here. Low snap. This one, and guess what? He hits a boomer. Ty's going to let us, it goes out of bounds and have a chance, and they'll see where the official walks up.
Maybe the 20 was open. No.
17. Well, God, wait, he stopped. Now they're going to go about the 20-yard line.
I think he pointed back about the 17.
Well. So who does he look to on that one?
The referee, the white hats, actually follows that angle out of bounds and then kind of guides him up the sideline.
Gotcha. All right. So back at the 17-yard line, McCook, another series. It's still nobody scored in third. It's still a 7-6 Blue Jay lead with 1:20 left. Third quarter. It's time for a Tristan Campbell breakout play right here, don't you think?
That would be great. Maybe even a wheel route or something like that. Coming out of the backfield. But.
Riley shotgun set with Roberts and Campbell. Gabe playing a lot in the backfield tonight with Tate Schaefer going out with an injury. They'll go inside to Campbell and nowhere to go, straight ahead. And he ran into a roadblock. He might have maybe picked up one. That's about it, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that was a pretty big blue wall up there that time on defense for Seward and just really no place for Tristan to run.
Minute left. One more play and the quarter will be done here at Seward. And a chilly night. And those Friday night slants are going to get probably even more chillier. Even though next week the temperatures look pretty ideal next week.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get crazy cold, but we're just not used to it, Right. It's been 60 degrees every week.
3 wide look. Campbell, the receiver, right near the sidelines here. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Coming up, 7-6 Seward is Riley looking left. Far side, a near pick. Boy, awfully close that time. Sam Sagehorn was really close.
Yeah. Well, I think I know what I'm drawing up after that. If they're going to be that aggressive, I think I'd be giving the old pump fake and give and go.
3rd and 9 back of the 18-yard line still. Clock stops in the incompletion, 28 seconds left.
His, Trenton's receiver there, I think it was Miles out there, but he could help him out by coming back to the ball, too, on that. But
Carl, we hit 299 on the old YouTube channel. We're just not quite 300. Appreciate all of our great folks on the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. Doesn't cost you a thing. 3rd and 9 from McCook. Roll in the pocket is Ryland. Across the middle, going to be too high. And short hopped. Once again, Sagehorn. It was looks like for Campbell, I think.
Yeah, I think Cam saw him a little late, I think. I think Tristan was open, but yeah, just off the mark a little bit.
Pullman went deep on that play, and it was more Campbell underneath. 4th and 9, and boy, Miles going to be punting inside the 10-yard line, or about the 10-yard line here with 21 seconds left, third quarter.
Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't have kept the clock running there. We could have got the wind with the punt here, and on the field, the flags look flat, but up here it's windy.
Yeah, it is up here, exactly right. Miles actually inside his 5-yard line, about the 3. Good snap. They brought a little pressure. It's going to be a wobbly kick, and it's going to bounce, take a Seward bounce, and they're going to be in McCook territory to start this drive at the Bison 46-yard line.
Yeah, man, even Gabe's even limping. It's just we're a pretty banged-up group, I think, and they're really gutting it out tonight, though. And defenses, both sides' defense has been phenomenal, and the offense just can't get any rhythm going.
But still a low-scoring game. Each team with a score. That's been it in the first half. As we'll see the Seward offense. Shotgun set for Kaysen Sellier. And looking to throw. He's going to power looking to run himself. And Trey Tiller after him. He's going to pick up about 5 yards in this first down run. It was a quarterback design run the entire way with the H-back, 2 H-backs, some wide receivers pushing it downfield, a gain of 5, almost 6 yards.
Yeah, it kind of looked reminiscent of Scotts Bluff student body right, didn't it?
That's your quarter. 7-6. We go to the fourth. Back to Seward in just a moment. Kicks 96-1.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today, because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
Nebraska Land Tire and McCook can take care of your tire. You know they do more?
Like what?
Factory maintenance, brakes, alignment, batteries, shocks, AC, cooling systems, belts, hoses, time belts, transmission service,
Starters, power steering alternators, oil service, bearings, mufflers, suspension, tires, struts, custom wheels, tune-ups, filters, fuel injection.
and support after the sale.
Wow, they really do have everything.
Yep, if it has rubber and rolls, Nebraska Land Tire can take care of it. Open Monday through Saturday, West B Street, McCook.
Rich and Lance back here, and Carl as well back here at Seward. Lance, it's still a 1-point game, 7-6.
Yeah, it's like we said, it's going to come down to the fourth quarter, and definitely true tonight. And sound like a broken record here, but whoever can establish that run and wear the defense down, they're going to be the ones that come out victorious.
Here we go. 2nd and 4 for the Blue Jays at the Bison 40-yard line. Salyer shotgun set. Else going to get this time between the tackles. Big room, 35, 30, 25, 20. One man to beat. Down to the 10, down to the 5, 3-yard line. Campbell got about the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Any flags? We need a flag right now.
No flags. And, just a breakdown on that one. And, man, we got some pretty banged-up boys out there, but
Yep, nice. Right between the tackles, Else, and that YouTube sound, Lance, is on. I'm not sure who is saying that, but it is definitely good. Power set under center. Salyer this time going to take it himself on a quarterback sneak, trying to push him, and they got to give him the touchdown from 2 yards out. Casey Salyer from 2 yards out. He got a nudge, I think, from Else in the back and the end zone to boot in that one, and it is now a 13-6 Blue Jay lead.
Yeah, McCook just had a little lapse there on containment, that big run, and set up that touchdown. And it's all right. We get the ball back and get a little drive of our own going.
A miss here on the extra point would be nice.
Yes, that would be ideal.
Yes, and it would be right here. Just in the way, fourth quarter. Big play by Else and a long gain to the 2-yard line. 2-yard run by Salyer. Extra point from Siebert is on the way. Snap's going to be on the way. Salyer holds it on the way. Did he miss it?
He just squeaked it through.
Can you believe that? Back, it's 14-6. Back with the kickoff coming up shortly. Kicks 96-1.
At Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, it's our people who make the difference. From owners Tim and Christy Dahm to our dedicated staff, we're honored to serve Southwest Nebraska with compassion and care. Our monument specialist, Aaron Cutter, helps families create lasting memorial tributes. And Avery Johnson, our funeral director apprentice, has a heart for serving families during life's most difficult moments. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, crematory, and monument services in McCook, serving families with dignity, compassion, and care.
Way out there where the sun comes up under the big red sky, I do life the way I love, with family by my side. I feel home with me, no matter where I go.
Proud of where we're from, excited for where we're going. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Richard Lance, Carl back here at Seward. It's still a one-score game, Lance, one-score game.
Yeah, no panic here. Just, like I say, 8 points, one score, and just get a drive together here, burn some clock, and go down and tie this thing.
Siebert kicks this thing off. Going to be a squat, picked up by Pullman this time. Miles 25-30. Good run to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, McCook. They got to have the drive of the season right here.
Yeah, it's got to be. That first drive, or the drive in the first half was really long and really good. And you can do it one time, you can do it again.
Thanks again, all of our great sponsors, our Bison Drive to the game, the folks at Wagner Ford, Wagner Chevy, Wagner Toyota, providing some great vehicles all season long. Carl and I had a chance to drive down one of their great vans down smooth. That heater is going to get a big-time workout on the way home, and the heated seats to boot. Man, they're going to be working like a champ, that's for sure. And again, that new location dealership on North Highway 83 is going to be great, outstanding when it gets done. 1st and 10, McCook, their own 32. Corbett, the tight end, shifts from right to left. Shotgun set for Riley. Going to give Campbell, trying to get outside. Got Zed 35. Tristan with a nice run across the 40, but the 41. That's pick up almost 9 yards on first down. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, that's bread and butter for McCook, and it just kind of bounces it outside on his own. And it's just a little bit of different things have been working tonight. Sometimes the inside, I don't know what, if it depends on what Seward, I don't know if they're running some slants and stuff like that in there. I really haven't watched, but yeah, a little bit of everything working tonight.
Fourth quarter. Bites come out second. Actually, give him I thought it was like a 9-yard run. They give him 7. So 2nd and 3. As Riley shotgun set, it's Campbell right behind him. 3 wide look. I think McCook's going to burn a timeout. Coach Petro, he's going to burn his first of the half. It's 14-6 Seward. We're back to Seward next on Kicks 96.1.
There's a new buzz in McCook about a place that's pizza heaven, and everyone's raving about their unbeatable buffet bonanza. Picture this: unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert every day from 11:30 to 1:30, plus Monday and Wednesday nights from 5 to 7. Mouth-watering, right? And then you think, where do I sign up? Head to your McCook Pizza Hut on North Highway 83. Visit pizzahut.com for more information.
The pickup that altered the truck landscape forever continues to power ahead. Wagner Ford has the legendary Ford F-Series lineup that's been America's best-selling truck for over 40 years. With muscular new styling, new and improved engines, best-in-class max towing and max payload, the new F-150 is tougher, smarter, and even more capable. Test drive your next vehicle at Wagner Ford in downtown McCook.
You're gonna save when you buy a car from us today.
Back here at Seward after the timeout, just alerting Carl and Lance, we hit 310 in the old viewer list on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Appreciate all of our great listeners and watchers tonight. Bison with a 2nd and 3 after the timeout. They got 2 left. Back in the iPro set, Seward showing blitz, Riley under center. Toss pitch, Campbell gonna throw it. He's got the receiver open and a throw through the receiver. Miles Pullman, boy, he had him. And oh, dang it.
Perfect call at the perfect time and just missed on it. But, yeah, nope, it was there.
Yeah, it sure was. Boy, the corner was late, and Miles went right past him, and Tristan just threw a nice ball, but just overthrew him.
Yeah. Into the wind, maybe a little bit better, but yeah, with it, just over his head. That's all right. 3rd and 3 here, still makeable, and keep this drive alive.
Exactly right. Yep, 3rd manageable, 3rd and 3. It's a lot of time left, 4th quarter. 14-6 Seward. 10:34 on the clock. Wildcat, once again, they got Campbell back there with blockers. Let's see where they go. They'll go between the tackles and didn't get much. He was trying to find a little seam to squirt his way through that time. And maybe the 40-yard line, a gain of 1. This could bring it 4th and 2.
Yeah, I think running that, they need the outside guys are the ones who made the tackles. They need to have a kick-out block there, and everybody's concentrating on the inside there. And, yeah, the outside guys just collapsed down and made the tackle.
Bison have kept the offense out there on 4th and 2. See what they do. 4th and 2. It's at their own 40-yard line. They're going to keep, once again, Campbell out there as quarterback. Some blockers shift around a little bit. We got
numbers.
Yep, they sure do. High snap. Campbell straight ahead. I don't think he made it. No, I don't think he did either. High snap. And he got maybe a yard, but he's a yard short about the 41. Need to get the 42. He's at the 41, so Seward holds, and they'll get the short field, 1st and 10. Actually, not even the 41, between the 40 and 41-yard line.
Yeah, I really think he missed his gap on that one. As good a runner as Tristan is, that's not a natural position for him to be reading that. And I think he could have brought that outside just a little bit further, but good job by the Seward defense.
Yeah.
I mean, they stood up and stopped him.
Seward team that won a low-scoring game against Scotts Bluff early in the season. Remember, that was a 14-7 ball game. Else between the tackles, got open again, 35, 30. Dragged down about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 13 yards, and they're probably starting to really get some holes between the tackles now.
Yeah, it's McCook's depth is really short tonight with some of the injuries that we have, and got to remember this Seward team played Waverly within a touchdown, right?
Exactly right.
Year too, so it's a tough team, and it's not over by any means, but it's looking tougher and tougher as we go here.
Need something to happen. Another turnover. They got 4 already, and we didn't need another one else.
There we go.
And nice penetration, McCook that time. A gain of 1. That's about it. Says Bison, good penetration that time. Simon Garcia's back there. Bottom of the pile, once again, is Oliver Corbett.
Oliver Corbett, Ida's Klein, I think, in there too. And, we're just going to have to switch guys in and out here, keep them as fresh as we can keep them, and keep coming at them.
9:02 clock running. The Seward, they just want that clock to continue to run. Twin receivers right to the H-back Green on the right side as well. Salyer, he will throw. Going for the deep ball downfield, and we got flags, I think Miles Pullman just got behind that time and against Vlanik that time. And even though we kind of deserved one of those flags earlier in the game and didn't get it.
Right. Yeah, I think he just got beat on that double move and kind of grabbed to hold on and then just got worse from there.
They had a receiver here on a screen. I don't know if we bit at that one, and they went deep with it that time. So on the pass interference penalty, this will give, of course, another first down. And this will put it.
Right, it's close to the 15, I would think.
Yep, about the 14-yard line, 1st and 10 for Seward.
Yeah, and McCook's really got to make a stop here, make a stand, and try to get this ball back. I think any kind of a score here really makes it tough for McCook to come back from.
Yeah, because it makes it a 2-score game with under 9 minutes left. Get some updated scores here. Shoreland Class B scores again. Waverly was winning big, and they'll await the winner of this game coming up next Friday night. Twin receivers left. Salyer, pistol look once again with the Peyton Else. And Else will get it once again. Just kind of maneuvers, try to pick his way. Maybe 1. That's about it. Nothing much. Second and 9.
Yeah, good job by the D-line there. Stopped them. And, a field goal is not a gimme here by any means. So, we'll just shut them down here and make them try to kick a field goal.
2nd and 9. Keep that clock running. 8:20 left again. The Seward's got all 3 timeouts. McCook's got 2 left. Waverly 35-6 in the 4th quarter over Northwest. Scottsbluff 21-7 in the 2nd quarter against York. Bearcats playing without their starting quarterback Nate Kelly out with an injury. Shotgun set for Salyer. Midline, it's going to be Salyer going to keep it himself inside the 10. Dives away at about the 5-yard line. He's going to be close to another first down.
Yeah, just a nice little option look from Seward there, and our linebacker just didn't quite get out to cut him off there on that.
Norris has rallied they have gone ahead of Gretna. That's still third. Mine says 3rd quarter, 31-28. A lot of points in that one. It's 3rd and 1 for Seward. Probably 2 downs to make a yard. Toss pitch. Else trying to go outside. Goes back inside. Cut back lane. Touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run from Peyton Else. And that is tough because it's now a 2-score game.
Yeah, just attrition, I think, has taken us out of this a little bit. We're getting a little bit tired. But there's still 7 minutes. Anything can happen yet.
Extra points. Seabird is coming up. Salyer will hold it. 7:23 left here in the 4th quarter. Yeah, their running game's really been pretty effective here in the 4th quarter. The free throw. The extra points on the way. Good. They'll stay free throws soon. 21-7. Back with the kickoff coming up shortly. Kicks 96-1.
In today's fast-paced financial landscape, you need a bank you can depend on. Horizon Bank is that bank. Switching to Horizon Bank is not just simple, it's a smooth and hassle-free experience. Stop by 312 West 1st Street where their dedicated team is ready to seamlessly transfer all your ACH bill payments and online banking services to their intuitive products. They pride themselves on providing exceptional customer service that truly puts you first. Don't wait any longer. Make the smart choice and visit Horizon Bank today. Horizon Bank, member FDIC.
Behavioral health services can be found close to home. Community Hospital Behavioral Health offers services for adults and children. including counseling and medication management right here in McCook. Conditions treated include depression, anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Call 308-344-8280 for an appointment, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Monday through Thursday. We're your community hospital. Advanced care, always there.
7:23 left the fourth quarter. Rich Barnett, Lance Frazier, Carl Riemann, 21-6. Lance, you got to really have some magic happen now.
Yeah, that's just that, I said whoever gets the running game going is probably going to win this thing, and it seems like Seward's kind of taking over the line of scrimmage, and McCook looks a little tired.
Siebert kicks this thing off. It's going to be Pullman that runs up, bobbles it, get on top of it. He does. About the 31-yard line, 1st and 10, McCook. Join us again tomorrow morning, Coach's Coffee Club, live from the Scoop. Coming up tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., recapping all the playoff action from tonight. Recapping this one to Coach Joe Petrosky as well. Hoping it's not a season-ending, recap with the Joe. We always hope that we have another game to preview for next week. We'll see. But we'll have that. A lot of district, sub-district, and district volleyball to talk about. McCook Community College sports going on. MCC basketball teams playing Eastern Wyoming tonight in their season openers at the Graf Event Center. They got Laramie County Community College tomorrow and a couple of afternoon games at the Graf Event Center. That'll be coming up, Coach's Coffee Club from the Scoop at 8 a.m. 1st and 10, McCook at their own 31. And did McCook burn a timeout?
I think they're wondering about the play clock. I don't know if they got it reset or what, but about a shout out to the fans that made it up. Pretty good stand full of crowd over there, and cold night.
Yeah. Good crowd on the far side, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot
if you're listening, give us a wave over here.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks to your favorite mother-in-law, Cindy Quigley, for the candy bars, Milky Ways, and Musketeers, and Carl's got the Twix and Snickers.
You always got to have that fat power.
Okay. So, anyway, Coach Petrosky not happy with the play clock. Did it not get reset, or what's?
Yeah, I don't know. Either that or they started a little early. I don't know, but it sure did seem like it ran down pretty quick to 0.
Yep, Carl's got the camera over there, panning the far side, the Bison fans on the far side. Boy, everybody bundled up blankets and stuff like that. I forgot to look at the temperature is right now. It was starting about 45 degrees.
It's got to be mid-30s.
It's 42 with a wind chill of 39 right now.
It feels cooler now.
Oh, gosh, it does. And again, probably we're just not used to it.
Yeah.
Bison after the timeout. They got one left, 1st and 10, 31-yard line. Oliver Corbett, the tight end, shifts from right to left. Trenton Riley back in there. Twin receivers far side. Run that midline. It's going to be Tristan Campbell for a couple of yards, maybe 2. Just hasn't been able to get him unleashed, have we?
No, it's been tough sledding, and Seward's got a really good defensive front in there, and I'm not making excuses, but we got a pretty banged up unit in there right now. Simon, he's been fighting an ankle, and Trey's been fighting an ankle tonight, and Sonnenberger, he went down and had something going on. So just a little bit of attrition, but the boys aren't giving up, and they'll give it their all to the end.
A bunch of Bison freshmen got a chance to suit out again tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, there's quite a few of them out to finish the season.
2nd and 8 to the 33. Under center, once again, I-Pro set. Going to be Campbell. Bounces outside. Has the edge. Got a ray. 35. Tristan about the 36. I thought that was going to go for a lot more, and he only picked up about 3 on the play. Brings up 3rd and about 5 for the first down.
Again, 3-4 games ago, that probably does break it. But the wear and tear of the season, just, you're maybe a half a step slower than what you were. And you just can't get that edge.
Yeah.
But
and again, we've been mentioning Tate Schaefer got hurt early in the game. He had a couple of nice runs on fullback traps, and then he got hurt, and then that changed everything because you moved Gabe Roberts. Not that Gabe doesn't. They haven't really gave the ball to Gabe like they would Tate Schaefer.
Yeah, but then you miss your tight end blocking. And
exactly. Yep. When you miss Lee Davidson, who has been out for a couple of weeks with a concussion. Riley on 3rd down got the pass tip to the line of scrimmage, looking for Campbell near the sideline. And this is going to bring up 4th and 4 right here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other thing we can do but go for it here. And
brings up 4th and 4.
Yep, 4th and 4, 5:47 left, 4th quarter. Seward up 21-6. Score updates brought to you by MMB Bank. Update that score on the Hitchcock County game. Trying to get that score, get that here shortly. Battle down over in Trenton. Got trips near side from McCook on 4th and 4. Riley rolls the pocket, still looking for the deep ball down the field. It's going to be short and almost picked it. Just threw it short to Miles Pullman, and that was 4th down, and Seward will take over.
Yeah, we don't need to go for all of it there, but yeah, just didn't quite get enough on that one. It came up a little short.
Hitchcock County got a 24-10 lead against South Loop. That is almost done. It's 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter, so big second half by the Falcons defensively against the Twin Loop team. It's been a game, that's for sure. Talking to Coach Rath, I know during the week, he thought it'd be a battle again. Falcons win tonight. They'll be at home again next week as well. Salyer back at quarterback for Seward. 1st and 10 at their 37. Else and got caught running backwards. Got spun up a little bit to about the 35-yard line. Gain of a couple. It brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question what Seward's going to do here, and you just got to kind of bow up here and try to get the ball back.
Scott defeats Gering 49-7. Waverly over Northwest, 4th quarter, 35-6. Bennington over Plattsmouth, 48-zip. Gretna East over Lincoln Standing Bear, 41-9. Norris leads Gretna, started the 4th quarter, 31-28. Scottsbluff, halftime score over York, 21-7 Bearcats. Elkhorn North over Pius, 22-zip right before the half. 2nd and 8 for Seward out there at the Bison, 35. We're under 5 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Salyer looking to throw, play action. He goes deep ball. Volonic has it, and he caught it in traffic for the touchdown. A 35-yard touchdown pass to Volonic.
Yeah, that was a really good catch. I mean, Ty Junker had pretty good coverage there. Had his hand in there, and he was bobbling it, but he come down with it in the end zone. Doggone it, that was just not what McCook needed right there.
Siebert on for the extra point. Yeah, it's I think it's got a little snowballed here in the 4th quarter a little bit.
Yeah, going for it on 4th down, giving them good field position. You just it makes it look a little worse than probably what the game really was.
Siebert extra point with Salyer to hold it. High snap, got it down. Kick's going to be on the way, and it is good. 28-6. Seward back with the kickoff coming up here shortly. Kicks 96-1.
Don't you worry, it'll be here before you can say, wow, it's cold. Both Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your Carrier dealer in McCook, can get your heating system in shape this fall, so it's ready to warm you when, wow, it's cold. Need a new unit? Carrier gas furnaces offer a model to suit every need, and each passes the legendary Carrier 100% run testing for quality and reliable performance. Learn more about Carrier furnaces at Bowles Plumbing, Heating, and Air, 1005 East C Street, McCook.
We're here today in the service department of Davini Motors with a man who brought his car in. What seems to be the problem?
It's making a funny noise, like... So I brought it in.
Smart move. Davini's highly trained staff of auto experts can properly diagnose your vehicle and get it back to tip-top shape in no time. They carry quality OEM parts, too.
Can they fix...
I'm sure they can. It's not a deal unless it's a Davini deal. Davini Motors, 401 East B Street, McCook. DaviniChryslerJeepDodge.com.
Back here at Seward, 28-6. Lance, 4:49 left. Bison just got to get the ball back and see what they can do.
Yeah, you just hope for the best now and, play with pride, keep your head about you, and finish the game and finish it the right way.
Campbell and Pullman back deep. As these Bison seniors, for sure, they didn't want to see this happen. They'll play out their final 5 minutes of this one. It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to be a fair catch called with Asher Wilson.
I think so.
At about the 21-yard line, 1st and 10.
But what a run this class, the senior class has had. They've been, I think playoffs every year, right? That they've been in there, sophomores.
6-3 last year, 7-2 this year.
Yeah. So, they've had a good run at it. Good group of kids. But like they always say, someone wins and someone loses. So, maybe we can make some magic happen in the last 5 minutes.
Let's see what happens. Exactly right. Trent Riley and company back out there. Bison go 3 wide. Twins far side, 1 receiver the near side of the field. And Riley will go far side. Asher Wilson with a nice catch. And then hit about the 26, but that forward progress should get him about 4 or 5 yards in the play and bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah. Good try to get out there, a little wide receiver screen. But, just didn't quite get a block that he needed to spring him. But good play by the Seward guy, number 7. He's had a pretty good game.
Seward holds on to win. Of course, that'll be a rematch with Waverly from early in the season. What was a 28-20 game?
I'll tell you what, it'll be a whale of a game, I think, too.
3 wide look once again. Ball on the far side hash on 2nd and 5. Riley will throw it to be passage situation for every down. And Trenton tried to run, trying to squeak between 2 blue shirts, and maybe picked up. He lost a yardage on the play actually. And Mark almost back in the line of scrimmage. Looks like a loss of 4, and looks like it's going to be 3rd and 10 all over again.
Yeah, they're just they know we're going to throw the ball, so they lay their ears back and come. And it's tough on a quarterback when you're running for your life like that.
3:45 left in this 4th quarter, 28-6 Seward. It was 7-6 again going in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, good game. I mean, it was a close game until, 4 minutes ago. So, I mean, gave it all we had.
Yep.
Seward just may be the better team tonight.
Trips from McCook on 3rd and 10, far side of the field. Riley, a shotgun will throw, downfield, complete, and dropped. Oh, boy, coming back for it that time with Miles Pullman. Just couldn't hang on about the 38-yard line, brings up 4th down.
Yeah, just kind of the loss of concentration at this point.
The announcer is getting those 2 mixed up, too, so I'm not the only one with Miles and Tide throughout the season. The 0 and 8 kind of fools you a little bit.
Yep.
So 4th and 10 for the Bison right here at their own 22. A lot of these kids will be getting ready for the winter sports season coming up with Bison boys basketball. Coach Imus there, Coach Umshai, the Bison wrestling team, Coach Graff of the Bison swim team coming up. As Riley rolled the pocket out, 4th and 10, steps back, and he's going to be sacked. 17-yard line. That will do it right there. Seward will take over. Got a late flag coming in.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a little taunting going on or what here, but
no clue. Yeah.
Like I said, you got to control your emotions if you're McCook and finish the game the right way.
After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Called it against McCook.
Half the distance to the goal. First down, Seward.
So it'll be first and goal situation now with 3:15 left.
Yeah, it's tough when you get frustrated. It's coming down to the end, but like I say, you got to keep those emotions in check and just show a good thing for your school. So.
Pretty good senior class in McCook. We've had a chance to do a lot of pre-games talks with 2 of those guys every single week, and you got some guys going to play. I know Oliver Corbett wants to play a little college football going forward.
Yeah, I think there's some opportunity there, and what some of these other kids are going into some pretty cool professions. It sounds like.
Yep, exactly right. Give to Else between the tackles, trying to push the pile. They want to score again. And close to it, inside the 5 by the 4-yard line. Tristan Campbell's got some opportunities. Boy, can't wait to watch that kid on the wrestling match coming up in the him and Gabe Roberts and company for Coach Umshine. They're going to have a nice season coming up.
Yeah, and Oliver and Trey and those guys, I think they play basketball.
Yep, exactly.
So get healed up a little bit from this pretty rough football season. Probably have a couple weeks here at downtime and then be right back at it.
Yeah, can't forget Spencer Steinbeck's going to be a part of that wrestling team. They're going to be really good this year. Some experience coming back. 2nd and 4 for Seward. 2:33 left in the 4th. It is going to be that Else again, and they're going to put a halt to that about the 3-yard line, maybe, and bring up 3rd down. 28-6 Seward once again comes up with a big 4th quarter. As you said, Bison had to go for it in a couple of 4th downs and missed, and they gave him the short field.
Yeah, that just makes it tough on you on the defense then. But how about this Class B?
It's going to be pretty fun to watch. Yeah.
Crazy good.
Yeah, those quarterfinal matchups next week are going to be really good. Minute 53 left, 3rd and 2. Little bunch set here near side. Else, pistol look, Salyer, toss pitch, Else. and get to the goal line, puts the head down, and he got it for the touchdown from 2 yards out, and Seward puts some more points on the board.
2 yards out.
And this score is really going to look lopsided when a lot of folks see it.
Yep. Yeah, like I say, that's what the last probably 8 minutes or so is where it really got out of hand. But McCook held in there tough for a long time.
Yep, very true.
Just got tired, I think, and give credit to Seward, man. They just stuck with it and kept running it.
Siebert on for the extra point, Sellier to hold it. To make it a 35-6 ball game. Snap good, holds good, kick's going to be on the way, and they got it. 35-6. We're back with the kickoff coming up here shortly. It is Bison Football on Kicks 96.1, HighPlainsRadio.net, and the KICX YouTube channel.
Paradise Spas in McCook is a proud sponsor of McCook Bison Sports. They invite you to stop in and see all the new hot tubs and make your yard into a vacation destination. Financing is available. Paradise Spas also has a large selection of chemicals and accessories. Stop on by and see them today at Paradise Spas, 210 West 3rd Street, McCook, Nebraska. A proud sponsor of McCook Bison Athletics.
Hi, this is Danny with Tobias Dental Care. Have you been told that you need a root canal or an extraction and that you'll have to go out of town to have it done? Dr. Tobias has been doing these procedures for over 25 years, and he may be able to save you from the inconvenience of having to travel out of town. Call us today at 345-1510 or stop by and make an appointment at 411 West 5th Street in McCook. And remember, at Tobias Dental Care, we make it easy for you to smile.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Rich Barnett, Lance Frazier, and Carl Riemann here at Seward Concordia College. 35-6 Blue Jays of Seward here. As Siebert will coach kick this. And Asher Wilson will grab it and cover it up. 34-yard line, a couple of plays, and we'll be done here at Seward.
Yeah, I don't think we'll put any air in this ball. I think probably just run it, burn the clock up, and head back southwest.
Hitchcock County, big win, 24-10. Falcons, once again, with the lead, or with the win. Sorry about that, with the win. So they'll advance. So the Falcons and Tigers at Hitchcock Dundee will get more home games. Hope they stagger those games. It's kind of nice when they have a 3:30 and 7 o'clock for fans and for radio guys to make both games. That's kind of nice. It'll be Tristan Campbell trying to bounce it outside. He's got some room in the outside. And up and in about the 39-yard line. Picked up 5 yards in the play. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, it looks like Seward may have some second stringers in there probably. And finish game out. And from McCook, I suppose, we got some seniors out there to finish their time up. And,
you bet. You bet. Nice job, young man, this year. Did a great job.
Oh, I've had a lot of fun.
You bet.
You guys make it easy to work with. So
Carl doing our YouTube camera does a great job as well. Trying to get him to come to basketball games, but it's like, I think I'll pass on that one. Makes me do it.
Hey, they sell popcorn there too, Carl.
They do. They do, in fact. First down run by Campbell across the 45 to mark it about the 49-yard line. 57 seconds left. They'll put the chains down. Then Bice can run a few more plays here. So, 7-3 record, pretty good.
A lot of people would love to have that.
Yeah, exactly right. You lose some good seniors, but you got some good group of kids coming back and get after it again this summer again.
Yep, get in this offseason and work hard. And
as Campbell this time goes left, knocked out of bounds about the 43-yard line. It's going to pick up about 6 yards, 7 yards, bring up 2nd and short.
Pretty big freshman class coming up. That's, I don't know, 20 some of them, I think. So yeah, a good number of freshmen are going to be sophomores next year, and should help the team. And I guess I don't know what the 8th grade, but I imagine there's a few.
Bites come out with Pullman and Wilson here, split right in front of us. And the eye once again, ball on the near side hash. 32 seconds left. And Tristan Campbell will be getting some good carries here. 40, 35, 30, down about the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 McCook. Boy, Tristan's had a nice career, hasn't he?
Oh, man, you talk about it. 2 1,300-plus seasons in a row. And You know, so ever since his sophomore season, he's just really been the go-to guy. And yeah, it'll be fun to see him when this, and you know, after this season's over here, and then, like you said, on the mat, because he's pretty good at that too.
Oh, without a doubt, he is one tough son of a gun. That's for sure. Probably last play. We're down to 9 seconds left in this one. Pro set. As Riley on the toss pitch. Campbell one more time for Tristan. 25, 20, 15, down to the 10. They're going to let him score on the far side. And Campbell from it's going to be a 28-yard touchdown run for Tristan Campbell on the final play of the game to make it. Oh, we got the extra point, won't we?
Yeah.
I think so.
Pretty fitting, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I am stunned. They kind of let him just walk in, it looked like.
Yeah. It's over. We're not gonna kick it.
No. Final score on this one, 35-12. We're back with our post game coming up here shortly. Kicks 96-1.
Getting a little hot under the collar? Well, under your roof, Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard want to keep you cool as a cucumber this summer. Call Veteran HVAC 737-5292 and ask about the great deals on new American Standard AC units. Or maybe your current system needs a little work? Call Veteran HVAC and ask about service calls and service plans. Veteran Heating and Air and American Standard, helping you keep your cool. Call today, 737-5292, or visit veteranhvac.com.
At Decatur Health, self-referrals to physical therapy are welcome. Physical therapy supports mobility, assists with recovery, and helps reduce fall risks. Licensed therapists provide exercises and techniques designed to improve movement and stability. Therapy may take place in inpatient, outpatient, or rehab settings, depending on a patient's needs. These services are available without a physician referral, making it easier to begin care when needed. Learn more about physical therapy at Decatur Health by visiting decaturhealth.org.
Back here at Seward, final score in this one. Blue Jays win at 35-12. They'll go to 8-2, and they'll play Waverly coming up next Friday. That game will be at Waverly, and we kind of touched on a little bit. That's going to be a heck of a ball game, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be. Seward's a pretty good team here that McCook ran into tonight, and sometimes that just happens. And move on. But, yeah, I think that this Class B, everybody should be watching this thing for the rest of the way out here because it's going to be pretty good.
Well, thanks, big guy. Appreciate the help all year. We're going to do this again. I told Lance, I said, with his boy Bronson, with a couple of more years, I said, even after Bronson graduates, I'm not going to let you go anywhere. So just get used to it, okay?
I'm having a lot of fun. So, yeah, I enjoy it a lot, and I thanks for letting me do it.
You betcha. And thanks to Carl for doing an outstanding job with our YouTube camera. I remember back in the day when Kyle and I were doing games, and Kyle had to do both color and run the camera, and that's tough to do. Tough to do. So I know Brian talked with Carl about working. This is our second year of doing this. So do you believe it's year number 2, right, Carl? Year number 2, or is it 3? 2 or 2.5 or something like that, yeah. Hired him mid-season. Kyle went to him and said, I can't do this anymore. So anyway, thanks to those guys for helping out. Back with, once again, more of a post-game. We'll try to get Coach Petroski up here and talk to him in just a bit. Bison Football Kicks 96.1.
At M&B Bank, banking feels like home. Built on trust, powered by community, and designed for you. With hassle-free checking and savings, secure mobile banking, and real support from real people, banking's never been easier. Open your account today. Fast, easy, and 100% local, just like us. M&B Bank, there is a difference. Member FDIC.
M&B, there is a difference. M&B.
At Community Hospital Physical Therapy, we believe that movement is freedom. With knowledge and expertise, our therapists are dedicated to your health and making movement a reality. Across multiple specialties, our team is constantly striving to improve quality of life and getting you back to living. Your movement, our mission. Come visit us today in McCook at Community Hospital Rehabilitation Center or in Curtis at Frontier County Physical Therapy.
Hannah is at the library. And she brought Runza onion rings.
They're very crunchy, and crunchy is loud.
That's the double-dipped breading talking. Maybe they'd be quieter if you dip them in Runza's onion ring dip.
Wait, they have onion ring dip?
They do. Make some noise for Runza's homemade onion rings and dip. Because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook. Nebraska Land Tire in McCook can take care of your tires. Well, obviously. But did you know they do more?
Like what?
Factory maintenance, brakes, alignment, batteries, shocks, AC, cooling systems, belts, hoses, time belts, transmission service,
Starters, power steering, alternators, oil service, bearings, mufflers, suspension, tires, struts, custom wheels, tune-ups, filters, fuel injection.
and support after the sale.
Wow, they really do have everything.
Yep, if it has rubber and rolls, Nebraska Land Tire can take care of it. Open Monday through Saturday, West B Street, McCook.
15 years ago, Tim and Christy Dahm purchased Carpenter Breland Funeral Home with a commitment to care for Southwest Nebraska. That commitment continues today with complete funeral services, custom monuments, and the dignity of an on-site crematory. Our investment in McCook and the surrounding areas remains strong. To the families we have served, thank you for entrusting your loved ones to our care. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home in McCook, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are promises to honor, work that needs to be done, friendships to enjoy, and people that count on each other. These are the things that tie our communities together. They always have, and they always will. Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a new buzz in McCook about a place that's pizza heaven, and everyone's raving about their unbeatable buffet bonanza. Picture this: unlimited pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert every day from 11:30 to 1:30, plus Monday and Wednesday nights from 5 to 7. Mouth-watering, right? And then you think, where do I sign up? Head to your McCook Pizza Hut on North Highway 83. Visit pizzahut.com for more information.
The pickup that altered the truck landscape forever continues to power ahead. Wagner Ford has the legendary Ford F-Series lineup that's been America's best-selling truck for over 40 years. With muscular new styling, new and improved engines, best-in-class max towing and max payload, the new F-150 is tougher, smarter, and even more capable. Test drive your next vehicle at Wagner Ford in downtown McCook.
Back here at Seward, head coach Joe Petrosky.
Back here at Seward,
35-12, coach. Boy, this is a 7-6 ball game going in the fourth quarter, and dang it, just a few things got away. But boy, the kids played a great game overall.
They did. I mean, guys played hard, and we were in it for a long time, and they tacked on a few there at the end, and they're just they're a solid team. But you know what? We got a solid team. We just played really good defensively. We just couldn't break it loose offensively throughout the night, and we had some moments offensively, and we just there were a couple times we just didn't convert on a couple things, and maybe the game would have been a little different.
We hope and pray that Tate Shaver is going to be okay, because that young man early really got the middle game going for you, that allowed Tristan to do other things, but once it kind of went out, it kind of it wasn't there for you as much.
Yeah, we're thinking about Tate. He's been big for us, and unfortunately he went out really early in the game. There's only a few plays in, and we're thinking about him, we're praying about him. We had to kind of makeshift some things. Gabe came in at fullback, which he's never played before, and but he did a phenomenal job, the best that he could. He did a great job coming off and having to do that, and then Oliver had to move to tight end, and he did a good job. And we just had a lot of guys moving around. That injury bug unfortunately gets you sometimes. There's no excuses. The guys fought hard, though.
Coach, we'll let you go. We'll have a full recap. We'll talk to you in the morning, okay?
Yeah, thanks, Rich.
You betcha. Head coach Joe Petrosky. We'll talk to Coach much more at the Scoop tomorrow morning on our Coaches Coffee Club program. It's going to wrap it up for our Bison football season for this year. Thanks to all of our great sponsors. Radio-wise, our YouTube sponsors as well. And as I said, Lance Frazier, Carl Raymond, great guys to work with once again. And we're going to do it all again coming up next year. And we've got Bison basketball coming up here, and that'll be around the corner. Have a great weekend. Thanks a lot for listening to our Bison football coverage here on Kicks 96.